Yellow flag is out. Pit road is now open. Keep your eye on those gauges. We'll give you 4 tyres. 3, 2, 1, now. We're done. Get going.
Welcome, race fans. We are back tonight with Top Fuel. They are back at Pocono with the Indy cars. Going to be doing 120 laps here. I have Josh Medlock in the booth with me. Welcome, Josh. Good to have you.
Yes, sir, Rudy. It's good to be here, man. These cars are fast as usual here at Pocono. Of course, last week they were at Texas. This week they're at a little bit trickier track known as the Tricky Triangle of Pocono, located in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. So, different venue because it's a bigger track. 3 turns, and they're pretty sharp turns for a track like this.
Yeah, you got that long sweeping one there, turn 3. That's it's very difficult because it's very flat. You'll see a lot of guys that they'll try maybe like in that black area, but some of them might take it down low. I don't know what the new builds brought out in this car, but it looks like they're able to handle turn 3 a little bit better. So I think we're looking for a good race here. We're about 5 minutes away from qualifying. So thank you all for joining us. Glad to be back here. Hopefully, if the internet holds up. We've been struggling with that doggone internet, so hopefully if it holds up here, we'll be good to go for the rest of the night. So make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. You can check out our full schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. And you can follow us on Twitter at MaxSpeedTV as well.
We were talking about the turns earlier, Rudy. Turn 1, 14 degrees. Turn 2, 8 degrees. And turn 3, that dreadful turn 3 coming back on the straight stretch is only 6 degrees. So like you were saying, that turn itself is going to be tricky in itself.
Yes, it is. You can pretty much go into turn 1, just about flat open. Turn 2, the tunnel turn, is a little trickier. You can go in there with a pretty good amount of speed, but you do have to lift just a little bit. And at 3, you got to lift a whole bunch. You got to make sure that front end sets down and gets a lot of grip. So guys are going to be trying different lines here to see which one's the fastest. So hopefully everybody has a good race out here tonight. We got a pretty decent sized field. We got about 17, 18 drivers or something like that. So should be a pretty good race.
Well, I'm showing 23. But I don't know how many of those have actually connected or not connected. But it looks like most of them has put at least a lap or 2 in. Some of them have not. But that doesn't mean that they won't, go out there and turn some qualifying laps to see exactly where they start.
Yeah, I don't know if the internet holds up. I'm seeing that it's starting to make a few little dips here and there. I don't know. We're doing our best here, guys. They keep telling me, they keep giving me the song and dance that everything's coming along and they're making a lot of progress on it. I just got a call from the guy from the cable company today saying that they found a lot of things that they've fixed. So let's just keep our fingers crossed and hopefully everything holds up. Chemo, how you doing there, brother? Ronnie, sorry you couldn't make it tonight. Ronnie Osmer in chat, giving him a shout out. Sorry you couldn't make it. Hey, education's way more important than this stuff, man. So keep at them books.
A little fun fact here. Rudy once locked his internet provider. My, how times have changed. That was from Chemo.
What? Yeah. You said that right, Chemo. Yeah, you got it. That's a mouthful right there.
Well, Ronnie Osmer, who unfortunately couldn't make tonight's race, he was going to come into tonight's race with a win last week at Texas. He did win last week at Texas. Congratulations again with Ronnie for that one. He led 52 laps last week at that track.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty respectable. I don't know. We're just gonna have to tough it out with the internet like it is, because it just keeps every now and then. I am losing a little bit here. Lost a few frames.
Hopefully you don't lose a whole lot, bud. Will we see 6 wide racing here on iRacing? Here at Pocono Abyss, I don't know. I mean, you might see some people take a chance, but I don't know about going 6 wide.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. On the front stretch, on the restart, or on a start or a restart, I would say we might see some, maybe 4 wide, possibly 5, but 6, I don't know. That's stretching it a bit farther.
Matt Hummel, who is the quickest in practice with a 41.935 roughly, his time throughout practice. That's a good time. Mm-hmm. Very good time.
Yes, it is.
Kevin O'Brien, our Australian buddy, is in second so far. And the league owner, Scott Brinson, is in third. But this is just practice. You see what these guys do in qualifying.
All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we are back. Qualifying is underway, and right now it looks like Gary Bauer with the top spot. Pretty good. Scott Brinson second.
And now Jared Daniels is in third. I mean, they got 10 minutes open qual, and that draft is going to be key on speed.
Yep. Well, we got some time here. Why don't we run down through the top 10 in points coming into tonight?
Oh. Well, I can do that. Last week, like I said, guys, we were at Texas, and Ronnie Osmer did win that one, but the top 2 spots still remain the same. In the top 10, Michael Jeans in first with 571 points. Scott Brinson in second with 492 points. He is still 79 behind Michael, so Scott still got some work cut out for him to get ahead of Michael. Moved up a spot from last week. Nate Siefker in third with 455 points. He is 116 behind Brinson. Down a spot from last week. In fourth, Mark Walker, 450 points. He is only 5 back behind Siefker. So we can expect Mark Walker to wiggle his way up there to Nate Siefker, maybe take that spot away from him. In fifth, Paul Crumrye, 441 points. He is 9 behind Walker. Mark McFadden in sixth with 429 points. He is 12 behind Crumrye. In seventh, Kevin O'Brien, 428 points. He is only 1 point behind Mark. A very close battle between them two. Jake Fox in eighth, 345 points. He is 83 behind O'Brien. Matt Burkhart in ninth, 338 points. He is 7 behind Fox. And running out the top 10, Travis Bratter again in the 10th spot, 294 points. He is 44 behind Matt. So a lot of close points between some of these guys, and there's a big spread between some of them. So a whole lot of racing still left. Anything can happen.
Yeah, 6 races counting tonight. 6 races left in this season.
Yeah, and they got a road course coming up here too, and you know how road courses can change up point standings.
Yeah, I think that's what track was that? I forget now.
Oh man, don't get me lying.
It don't matter. I don't remember which one it is now.
I want to say it was the. Give you just a quick second, gentlemen, and I'll ladies and gentlemen, because I know we got some ladies in there watching too, so I don't want to be rude. I will get that track for you guys and gals. On January the 10th will be the 19th race of the season. They go to Autodromo Jose Carlos. I hope I pronounced that right.
Yep. Yeah. Trying to think of what that's called.
Interlagos.
Interlagos. Thank you.
Yep. And then they'll finish the season out with one of my personal favorite tracks, Auto Club. Now, I love Auto Club.
Yep. I know they do have Twin Ring Motegi, I believe, coming up here. I don't know if it's next week or the next couple of weeks sometime.
Well, we got Pocono tonight, and the next week they go to Homestead, Miami, so they're back in Florida. And then they go to Twin Ring. So 2 weeks, actually, from tonight is when they'll go to Twin Ring.
Yeah, and I like that track. It's difficult in the fact that it is like egg-shaped, where you can go into 1 and 2 pretty wide open, but 3 and 4 is a pretty tight turn. You have to kind of a little bit sharper. You got to really lift off that corner, but wide straightaways, just like the front straightaway here at Pocono, they're very wide.
Yes, they are. We got a new leader in Garrett Main. Scott's moved himself up to second and knocked off Gary Bauer to third, so things are changing.
Yes, sir.
Jared Daniels in fourth, and our points leader, Michael Jeans, will be rounding out your top 5 so far. And they've still got about 3.5 minutes left to go in qualifying, and it is, like you said, open qual. It is a fixed setup, so everybody's got the same set. Ain't nobody set better than anybody else's. It's just the same set. It's on how well you can drive the car with that setup.
Yes, sir. One quick fix here tonight. They have one gimme. In case somebody does get caught up in something that they shouldn't, they do get a freebie there to go to pit road, get a brand new car, and come back out on the track racing. So hopefully we don't see anybody have to use that tonight. But, it's pretty inevitable. These guys are going to get to racing pretty hard, and it's pretty inevitable. We're going to see some cautions here tonight. So I kind of expect quite a few. Well, maybe not quite a few, but about average. About average, I think, yeah.
Well, MaxSpeedTV has a couple of new sponsors, Stephanie Lessentine and Tyler Ducharme. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you. Holy smokes. Thank you, Stephanie and Tyler. Wow, that's amazing.
Yep, back-to-back sponsors. I just seen it pop up in chat, and well, that just gives me chills just sitting here watching it.
Well, thank you, guys. You get the special little emojis there for being a sponsor. That's cool. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Stephanie and Tyler. That's really awesome, man. I'm just glad that we're back in the saddle here. I'm hoping and praying, keeping my
Yeah.
fingers. I got my fingers crossed and my toes crossed and my hair crossed and my eyes crossed. Oh no, wait a minute. I can't cross my eyes because I got to see what I'm doing here. But hoping that everything does work out tonight, and I'm hoping that we're on the mends here and our internet's coming back and we can get back into the business here again. So, but thank you guys so much. That is amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. That just means so much to me and the guys here at MaxSpeedTV. That is just awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is actually the first race or co-commentating help you that sponsors have actually joined.
Yeah.
I know you have gotten a few with other people in the booth, and give a shout out to everybody who has sponsored MaxSpeedTV. Rudy's been doing this for what, 100 years?
Yeah, it's been a while. The two stickers the emojis you get are those two right there. So far, we need more sponsors. I think that kind of put us over the window that we needed to actually put up another emoji. So I'll have to get with Charles and we'll have to see if we can get another emoji created. And but those are the two right there that you have for right now. Thank you. Chemo, you just need to get better, brother. You need to get better.
Yeah, exactly, Chemo. You need to get better. We're coming down to the end of qualifying. About 10 seconds to go. Of course, they'll have their finish lap. I don't know exactly how many seconds or minutes they'll get for that, but
yeah, the cool down lap usually is a minute or so.
Yeah. But
yeah, they got about a minute. About a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it looks like if things pan out, Garrett Maines may get the pole.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really surprised. Garrett's a hard racer, and I'll tell you what, we've seen some great racing out of him last week at Texas. That was he put on a heck of a show up there for a while. So
well, we got another sponsor, Chemo. Just
Chemo, thank you.
Yep.
Holy smokes!
Uh-oh.
All right, I think that is going to wrap it up. We got just a few seconds left. Thank you, Chemo. You the man.
You can do both.
Man, you the man. I'm telling you. I got some pretty good folks in here, man. That's awesome. Well, Charles, if you're listening in, see if you can make another emoji for these guys. All right, that does qualifying. Let's get them down here on the grid, and we will get them lined up, folks. All right, Garrett Maines grabbing the pole with a 42.050. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Scott Brinson will start on the outside of the front row in second. Gary Bauer starts third. Matt Hummel fourth. Jared Daniels fifth. Michael Jean sixth. Nate Siefker seventh. T-Bro. Hey, there's T-Bro. He's back in it, starting in 8th place. Tyler Chalk 9th, and Lee Bedsel rounds out the top 10.
Yes, Josh? Sir. Nick Reynolds will be starting 11th. Matt Burkhart in 12th. Kevin O'Brien in 13th. Carl Burke in 14th. Paul Crumrott in 15th. Robert Dudley 16th. Ty Stanley in 17th. Andrew Williams in 18th. Douglas Kennedy in 19th. And Mark McFadden will start 20th. Rudy.
Jay Anderson start 21st. Justin Michael 22nd. Bobby O'Neill 23rd. Joe Morganti will start 24th, and Sam Cooper Bennett, not taking a qualifying time, will start 25th. Well, thank you there, Nate. Good luck tonight there, brother. And these guys are just about ready to roll off here. Pretty nice sized field, 25 drivers, that looks like. A couple of them did not start the race, though. Joe Morgani and Sam Cooper Bennett.
Yeah, sure Andrew Williams, it looks like.
Yeah, those three did not. Well, there they are. Wow, they barely made it to the grid in time.
Wow.
Wow, man, they couldn't have had but about a half a second left.
Yeah, it looks like Andrew Williams was the only one that did not start.
Yep. Close call for them guys, man. They almost didn't make the grid. That's like pushing the envelope right to the limit.
Long, gruesome pace lap, man.
Oh, yeah, 2.5 miles around here. Yep.
Yep. 2.5 miles, for those of you who don't do miles, that would be 4 kilometers. 4 km. Pocono broke ground in 1969 and it opened in 1971. So this track has been here for quite some time.
Well, all right there, Racer 55R. Hey, he said he's going to drop a super chat. If SCB, I'm not sure who SCB is, but...
That would be
Sam Cooper Bennett.
Cooper Bennett.
Yeah,
yep.
If he doesn't hit the wall. But he's starting on pit road. Him and they didn't make the grid. They're starting on pit road. Him and Joe Morganti. Yep. So they'll be coming out a little behind.
And you know that might not have been a bad idea.
Nope.
I mean, this is a pretty good size field. It is a big track, but that doesn't mean nothing.
Well, here we go. Pace car's in.
Green.
And green's out almost immediately. Great start by Garrett Maines. And these guys are taking it. Wow, they're 3 and 4 wide way out there.
They're fanning out.
T-Bro, I don't know. Boy, these guys, something happened back here on that start that these guys all got checked up. Unless they did it on purpose. They might have just said, you know what, we're not going to get up there and race it up with these guys. It's way early for that. 120 laps here is going to be forever. And Scott Brinson with a little blinking going on there. Almost got into the side of Gary Bauer. Gary third. Michael Jeans in fourth, our points leader. Oh, and he gets taken out of the race. No caution, and he's going to have to come to pit road to get that looked at.
Oh man, that was a hard hit for.
Let's go take a look at
Michael
this.
Jeans.
Oh man, I know 2 or 3 of them. They're coming into 3. They were pretty close together.
Oh.
Okay, he took it to the bottom here. Maybe he drove it in there a little too hard. I'm not too sure. And, oh man, I don't know. Scott Brinson's really having a difficult time right there. And it looks like maybe he got tapped. Nope, he got hit from the front right there.
We have a wreck. We have a caution.
Okay, let's go back up here and catch where the caution is.
Lee Betzel.
Lee Betzel. Wow. Well, what lap is it?
Lap 3.
Okay, lap 3, first caution. Let's see what happened here to Lee.
No.
He seemed to be okay here. Oh, he got spun from behind by Matt Hummel. Matt got such a draft there and caught up to the back of him really hard. And Lee Betzel, wow, he's going to have to go get that car to pit road and get a new one, I guess. He's going to have to use that reset. Not what you want to do on lap 3, Josh.
No, you definitely not. We already see two that have very significant damage. Lee Betzel, he's still out on the track, but I imagine he'll come in, and he doesn't have a front nose, so he may end up having to use his reset, and it looks like he's having some issues turning the vehicle, so I imagine he will end up using that reset early. And I am sure Michael Jeans did use, yes he did, he also used his reset. So two guys so far, and they're only on lap 4 actually of 120, and they're going to have to take it easy.
Absolutely, boy. I'll tell you what, them guys, they really got it in there. Let's see if we can talk to somebody here. How about we talk to Tyler Chalk? You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Tyler, what's it feeling like out there on the track with this new build?
That's pretty crazy, man. Not very good at these Indy cars, so we're trying to get a hang of them.
All right. Well, what's the plan here? Riding the back for a little while, get some of the laps chewed down before you start making your move to the front, or are you still trying to feel the car out?
Yeah, we're gonna stay in the back here for a little while, get used to the car and the draft, and then we'll start making our way to the front. I feel like we got the speed to be up there. We just don't have the talent yet.
Well, I'll tell you what, these things, man, the draft on them are atrocious. Really picks up the draft quick. So, all right, well, I'm going to let you go. You're coming to pit road, so good luck out there, brother. We'll keep an eye on you and see where you're at. All right?
Thanks, man.
All right. It looks like Garrett Maines is going to stay out. Him, Scott Brinson, Jared Daniels, Gary Bauer, Nate Seifker, quite a few of them actually stay out. And Michael Jeans, Michael Jean's going to get that lap back. Andrew Williams is just joining in now. And Sam Cooper Bennett's still on pit road. Our points leader, 1 lap down. Not a good thing there, huh, Josh?
It's not a good thing, but there's still a long race ahead of these guys. And with Michael Jeans only a lap down, if he can just stay 1 lap down and let that caution come out, he can get that lap back in no time. But he doesn't want to get more than 1 lap down, because then it gets harder and harder to get those laps back.
So true, so true. Danica's car. That's funny, Racer. Well, let's hope that that's the last of the cautions for a little while. We want to see these guys get into some good racing here. And Sam Cooper Bennett has taken his car behind the wall. Wow.
He didn't even start.
Yeah.
That caution was, what, on lap 3? Yes, it was. Yep. All right.
Well, it's been all Garrett Maines out front. Nobody's been able to do anything with them so far, and we're still under yellow. Everybody's trying to get caught up here and trying to figure out, okay, we're going to go back green here probably in a couple laps.
Yep, talking about Garrett Maines, who is currently in the lead here. Garrett Maines coming into tonight with a 2nd place finish last week at Texas. He was the only driver, and I went through the standings several times to make sure. He was the only driver to finish that race with no incident points.
Isn't that something? Wow.
At Texas. I mean, that's crazy.
Yep. Well, Justin Michael picking up 10 positions. He's up to 12th after starting 22nd. Definitely one of the biggest movers out there. Ty Stanley. Good to see him back out on the track. Nick Reynolds, T-Bro, kind of taking it easy around here, not pushing his luck too much. Started 8th place. Now he's clear back at 18th.
Racer. Watch Sam start racing at lap 11 just because I shouted him out. Well, I believe Sam Cooper Bennett is not even in the nah, he even disconnected from the client. Guy keeps blinking like a Christmas lights. And
Yeah, he does.
That's that Floridian internet.
Yep, Florida internet. Don't go to Miami.
I don't know, with the way the weather's been up here, man, it's off and on, cold, hot, man, I'd just rather go to Miami.
I know it. At least it's hot every day, huh?
Exactly. Hey, pace car lights are off. We'll be going green next time.
All right. Wow, 3 new sponsors tonight. Stephanie, Tyler, and Chemo. Thank you. That is so awesome. I can't believe you guys actually sponsored MaxSpeedTV. That's so cool. I'll have to thank Stephanie and Tyler in person later on. And
yeah, exactly. You know, I've raced with both of them, and strong racers. You know, they're very strong racers. I was in front of Stephanie in one race, trying not to slow her down, because you know I'm still fairly new at iRacing, you know, and they've been doing it for 100 years. So you know, we were at Bristol, and you know it was one of those racetracks. It's short track, you know. So, but you know, they're awesome racers. Awesome racers.
Get them going here, Josh.
Oh, I sure can. Still making its slowpoke way around the racetrack. And my dogs are barking again.
And
I don't know why.
Chemo was a renewal. Yes, thank you, Chemo.
Garrett Main starting on the inside. Scott Brinson on the outside again. Coming around turn 8. Pretty much, if you do the math right. Pace car should be driving in. Oh, well, the green flag dropped before the pace car even went in. We're green flag racing here at Pocono.
Yeah, it does that a lot. You'll see that a lot tonight. Seifker into 4th. What a pack of cars coming down that front stretch.
And they're all pretty much bunched up together still. Nobody has got room to really move right now except for Garrett. He's out there, not really by himself, but oh man, look at that draft.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
Scott Brinson looking to the inside.
Yes, sir. Here he goes. He's got the lead.
And the number 23 of Jared Daniels is right behind him. He's looking to the inside of Garrett Maines.
Oh, and Scott's blinking so bad, but he's going to come around and lead a lap, get that bonus point. And there it is. He grabs that bonus point.
A valuable bonus point.
I can't stay on him, boy. He's blinking too bad.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh no, Garrett Maines into the wall.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Let's go take a look here and see what happened. Somebody got, I think him and, who's that? Jared Daniels got together, I think. Yeah. See what happened here as they come out of the turn. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Down the front stretch are okay. And they're playing this follow the leader, this like snake thing, I call it, going down through there and going into turn 1. Looks like Garrett Maines kind of come down the hill a little bit. Didn't realize Jared was there. And he's going to go into the wall, but Jared's going to get ghosted through by another driver, and he's going to lose it, and he's going to go to the inside wall. So, wow, both of them cars are going to get tore up really bad. Jared's car, the Budweiser car, is really messed up. So, brand new leader up front, Scott Brinson. Boy, and he's blinking so bad.
Yeah, Nate Seifker in 2nd, and Carl Burke in 3rd, I'm looking at.
Yep.
And I believe
Matt Burkhart, 4th.
Yeah, Matt Burkhart's in 4th, Justin Michael in 5th. I believe Michael Jeans will get his lap back on this.
Yeah, I don't think he was involved in it in any way, so as long as he doesn't get any incidents or pit, He can't pit either.
Yeah, he can't pit. Yeah, that is true.
But the thing of it is, you know, you can pit on the one to go. He could come into pit road because he's going to be in the back, and any penalty he gets is just going to be started at the back of the field. He's back there anyhow.
How busy do you think pit road's going to be?
For some, probably, I'm not sure. I think we're probably going to see some of the back part of the field come to pit road. I don't think the leaders are coming in. They were just in a couple laps ago, so. And this is the second caution of the race, folks, already in 10 laps.
We do have some.
Still sitting on pit road. What's that?
And we do still have some people coming down pit road. The 54 of Nick Reynolds. And Ty Stanley. I mean, there's a bunch of them that still came down. I can't keep up with them. They go by so fast. Now, Sam Cooper Bennett has reconnected. He is still sitting on pit road. I'm not sure exactly if he's having computer issues or what, but he's not entered the track yet. And it looks like he just disconnected again.
Yeah, maybe he's having internet problems. Everybody is. Everybody's having internet problems. Hey, Racer, thank you. Thank you.
Chemo.
Thank you there, Racer 55.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Racer. It's appreciated. As always. Chemo. You're nuts. I love it though.
Well, let's see if we can. Let's talk to Paul Crumry. What do you think?
Oh, sure, why not?
You want to talk to him?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, go ahead.
Paul Crumry, this is Josh from the booth, man. You get a copy?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
No, not much, man. Well, Paul, man, y'all got 12 laps in. Y'all had 2 cautions and then some serious wrecks by other people. What's the racing out there with this, the new build that they have on this car?
Actually, it's not too bad. A little snug coming in when the tires are just fresh, but other than that, I think it's actually a lot better than it was previous to the build, so I like it anyways.
Yeah, what's the draft? Of course, we can see it from up here in the booth watching the race that it's very, very strong when you get behind somebody. What's the key to that not to get into them? Because we've seen quite a few wrecks happen so far with just people just sucking up to the back and then clipping them.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, your nose is sticking out there quite a bit. It's just basically, I just say experience. I mean, it's car, like you said, the car sucks up really quick with these things, and 11, 12 laps in, we shouldn't be doing stuff like that. And I made a couple of warnings to some guys who were kind of jumping the start, going 3 wide at the beginning. This is a long race. We got 120 laps in this race, and we just need to chill out a little bit. It's just basic car handling. I mean, again, this thing sucks up so quick. People just need to, realize that these are not stock cars. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, one more thing for you, Paul. You come into the night 5th in points. You're only 9 behind Mark Walker, who dropped a spot from last week. What do you have in store for Mr. Mark to pass him up?
Well, I'm hoping to get up there in the top. You know, it's early yet, so I try to like to stay back a little bit. I'm actually surprised I'm in 10th spot already, but I just try to, you know, see how things go. And right now there's some attrition going on, so, you know, just kind of being careful. And if I feel that things get a little crazy up here, I'll just back off. And then the last 10, 15 laps, then you're going to start seeing this farmall car creep its way up to the top.
All right, Paul. Well, we look forward to seeing that farmall car up in the front spot here in the next 120 laps. All right.
Sounds good, buddy.
All right, Paul. Take it easy, man. Have fun and be careful.
All right, thanks.
Uh-huh.
All right, what we're getting, Sam Cooper, where did he go? He must have left.
He
left. He did, he disconnected. Oh, I was going to drag him up here and talk to him.
Yep, I'm reading chat. Something about got destroyed a few feet from the pit box and then had a glitch that wouldn't fix the car or let him leave pit road.
Oh, man, that's a bummer.
Yep.
Well, Sam, you should come back in TeamSpeak. We could talk to you about it a little bit. I guess not. All right. Well, Scott Brinson in the lead here. He's going to be restarting here with Nate Siefker on the outside. So getting ready here to get the race started back up. Going to be restarting on lap 14. Long ways to go for these guys. We still got well over 100 laps to go.
Yes, we do. And it's still a long, grueling race. You know, these cars may be fast, but these cautions, man, they can drag out that race. I believe that is the second caution.
Yeah, that was the second caution. All right, here we go. And these are quick restarts here, folks, so get ready. Pace car heads in.
Green.
And there's the green. They're off and going. Boy, Scott taking it way down there on that bottom to try to break that draft, but he had a couple of guys followed him down there, and what a pack of wolves coming down through that front straightaway, man, with a full head of steam. Going well over 200 miles an hour into turn one.
Yeah, I was watching practice and doing some math configurations because I don't do KMH either. I don't do the kilometers an hour either. But they were running about 346 km, so that's in between 214 and 220 miles per hour, give or take a few depending on if you're in the draft or not.
All right,
that's still pretty fast.
Nate Siefker, boy, he took a look there for just a second, but he really needs to get a little bit more draft to get up there behind Scott, a little closer, and then I think we'll see him maybe start doing a little something with him there. Burkhart. Watching him, he's got Matt Hummel coming up on the inside of him, and Justin Michael going for third, getting around Carl Burke, made it just look like easy. This is what it looks like, folks, at well over 200 miles an hour.
And these cars, they turn on a dime too. You barely turn that steering wheel, and boy, they will turn.
Oh yeah, definitely. Carl Burke just staying steady right now. He did get passed up by Matt Hummel. And now Carl trying to come back on the inside. Unable to do it though. Good racing going on between a lot of these guys. The front five here racing really hard. All chasing Scott Brinson up in the front. Siefker, Justin Michael. Michael can't get that run. All right, let's go back in the field here a little ways. Jay Anderson started 21st. Up to 12th. Garrett Main's coming back up through the field now. And look who's running in 12th place. Michael Jeans, our pole sitter.
Yeah, he was a lap down just not too long ago. And like I said, he got his lap back on that second caution because he was involved in the first one. So the only thing Michael's got to do is just keep it clean, you know, stay out of trouble.
Well, let's get Sam Cooper up here. Sam, you got a copy?
I do.
Sam, tell us what happened out there, brother. You don't have to name names or anything, you know. But
basically, I pit started, as you probably already know, and
yep.
Just as I left my pit box, someone got
contact. Oh, we got a wreck. Sorry, hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Justin Michael just got taken out there by Matt Hummel.
Oh no.
Yeah, they really close contact, and it looked like Michael almost had it saved there coming out of turn 1. Get down here a little closer. Yeah, save that thought there for a minute, Sam.
I will.
Well, that was an ugly wreck, too. Thank God nobody else got involved in that.
Yeah. Looked like Justin Michael was trying to stay down there a little low. Might have been a little net coating involved in that, too. But he almost had it saved, and if he wouldn't have come out, oh, man, he collected it. Yeah, one other car did get involved in it, so. But, boy, I'll tell you, they did Matt Burkhardt had to take it out across the grass to avoid Justin Michael, so. All right, well, they are back under caution again. So, all right, Sam, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Well, go back to my story. I was pit starting, as you already know. I just left my pit box, and someone kind of stepped on it too early, leaving their pit box, and spun it, and I just basically had nowhere to go. So my race was done before I even left pit road.
And well, then what happened? You had some kind of a glitch on pit road or something that wouldn't fix your car?
It wrecked me that badly. I was literally hanging off the pit wall, so I had to tow. So I towed it back and got the towing done, and then it just wouldn't repair the car or let me go back out. So my race was completely done from that point.
Oh man, that's a bummer. Well, let's see. Now next week, where'd you say they'd go next week, Josh? Where'd you go?
I'm still here. I've just got my microphone muted is all. Next week they go to Homestead, so they're back in Miami, Florida.
What do you think about that? You think you might be able to reprieve that? Sam?
Yeah, I'm still here. I actually made my Top Fuel Racing debut at Homestead last season, so.
Oh, very good. Very good. I didn't know that.
So hopefully that'll. I got a P12 last time I was there, so hopefully my bad luck ends there, because as I said to you last week, my run of form has just been terrible lately. So yeah.
Well, thank you for coming back in and talking to us, because usually everybody, when they get wrecked out, they leave, and then we never get to talk to them and find out what all we can do is assume what happened, and it's kind of nice to have somebody clarify that glitch on pit road, and things like that need to be notified, maybe to iRacing, telling them so they can look into fixing them.
Yeah, I went away for a few minutes and kicked a few things, and then I came back. I'm just back to watch the race now. So.
Okay, very good. All right, well, thanks for coming back and talking with us, Sam. We appreciate that, buddy.
No worries, and I'll see you guys next week at Homestead.
Okay, buddy. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
See you later.
All right, well, man.
That was a tough break for Sam, man. He just got caught up in that stupid glitch thingy, know.
Well, we got another leader out front. Paul Crumry showed us the leader now. He's going to lead his first lap of the race. Now, he said he didn't really want to be up here. Isn't that what he said?
That's what he said.
Yeah. Well, Michael Jean, second. Points leader, back into second place.
Yeah, this thing's not updating. I'm still showing Mr. Scott Brinson in first, Paul Crumry in second. So,
hey,
I don't know what
George.
the deal is.
George Gibbs. Hey, buddy. How you doing, George? Glad to see you can make it. How's everything down there in hot Atlanta? Not so hot now, is it?
Oh, man, they got a bunch of snow down there. When was that? That was just last week, I believe it was. Man, that whole southeastern part, man, got walloped.
Yeah, it missed us. It went all south of us.
Yeah, it missed us, too. Well, with Paul being up front, and he said he didn't want to be there, this early. I wonder what Paul's going to do. Of course, you know, this is just a guessing game because, you know, he's not going to give out what he's going to do because he sees himself up here right now. I mean, is he just going to ride it out and stay up front and hope everything happens behind him, or is he going to lead a lap and back off and ride in the back and hopefully dodge everything, you know?
Yep.
That's going to be the key for old Mr. Paul.
Sorry, you're not feeling good there, George. Man, hopefully you get to feeling better. Yeah, boy, you and Chemo, you're a real pair. Chemo, after having surgery, he's on the mends, and now you're not feeling good. Wow, you two are a real pair in chat there.
Now, before they go back green here, I'll run down through this real quick. Michael Jean is going to talk about the guy who's currently running in second place. He's looking to get back on track after dominating most of the season. He's got 5 wins so far, 10 top 5s, and 13 top 10s. He averages 4.57th place finish in each race.
Wow.
Yes.
That's pretty good stats for Michael Jeans. Well, that's what puts you up there in the top of them points, you know. And with a 79-point lead coming into tonight, that's pretty respectable. I mean, with 6 races left, though, it can be beaten. Mathematically, it can be beaten.
Yes, it can. You know, Scott Brinson does have a chance, you know, to still pass Michael Jeans mathematically. And now it would have to go good for Scott and bad for Michael.
Yep.
You know.
Now, Scott's going to be restarting in 4th place on this, right behind Michael Jeans. Look at that. The 2 points leaders right up there in 2nd and 4th. Well, I'll tell you, if Scott can get a run like he had there earlier and get right back out there and possibly lead the most laps. So far, right now, he has led the most with 12 after he did clear everybody. So once he gets around these guys and he can get back to the lead, he might pull away.
One of the guys we haven't talked too much about tonight is old Travis Browder, currently running in 12th, 11th to 12th spot. He's back here beside
Robert Dudley?
Robert Dudley, yes.
Yeah.
No, Robert Dudley's blinking.
Yeah, he's blinking pretty heavy too. A lot of blinkers. You know, I think everybody's experiencing some internet problems as of late here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we're getting hacked by North Korea or China or something.
I was going to say Russia, but you know.
Or Russia, you know, pick one.
I was trying to be nice on stream, but you started it, so.
I know that wasn't very politically correct, was it? All right, here we go, folks. Ready to crank them up again. A little bit of a leeway there behind the pace car, but boy, I'll tell you, pace car goes in here in just a second. Pace car's in, and there's the green. Boy, it's out almost immediately. Matt Hummel right up the middle. Boy, he is trying his heart out here to get up to the front. Being a little bit aggressive, I think.
Look at Mr.
Huh?
Look, I was going to say, look at Mr. Paul Cromwell trying to keep Garrett Maines behind him, but
yes, he is.
Who is that? The 83?
Matt Hummel right behind him. 93, yeah.
93, man. He's still up there with these guys. Oh, and look at the
Michael Jeans coming up through. He's made a hole right there. Got around Matt Hummel.
Michael Jeans has been up here before, and it didn't work out good for him. So let's see what old Michael can do. Can he stay clean, or because he's got a whole pack of cars behind him?
Oh boy, I'll tell you, everybody wants to be in that top point, you know, and Garrett Maines did take that position back away from Paul Crumry, but I don't think Paul's too awful worried. He comes back on the outside, down the stretch, and into the tunnel turn. Crumry still got a little bit of a lead. This is getting pretty interesting here. This is nail biter stuff right here, folks. Crumrye going to hold it off.
They're racing like it's the final lap.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you good luck telling these guys that, you know, you don't have to race that hard. Good luck. Because they're going to do it anyhow.
And if they keep going up front, they're going to go 3 wide. But I believe Michael Jeans is just going to back off a little bit. He doesn't want no part of that 3 wide.
No. No, he wants a clean race. Here comes Scott Brinson now up beside him. Just not enough oomph underneath the hood. He needs a couple more ponies underneath there, I think. And back here, Nate Siefker, Matt Hummel does go back to 7th now. And Justin Michael back into the 8th. Joe Morgani, 9th place for Joe. Boy, I love the looks of that car. That is sharp. And look who's back into the top 10, Lee Bedsel. After, boy, his car was totally demolished here just a few laps ago. T-Bro looking to the inside of him.
And Lee Bedsel's got a pretty paint scheme, too.
Yep.
He's got the Cancer Sucks paint scheme. And, you know, I'll agree to that. 100%.
Yes, it does. Back up front, Crumrye now trying to hold off Michael Jeans and Garrett Main. Wow, look at this. I think you're right. These guys, somebody needs to tell them this is not the last lap of the race. We still got 93 to go.
Paul Crumrye, man, he didn't want to be up here, but I guess since he's up here, he's like, well, I'm up here, so I might as well stay.
I might as well race.
Yep.
Yes,
and
sir.
Garrett Baines, though, has passed him to take first place.
Well, you know, if they could get that working together and do that swap draft, well, I'll tell you, that would be some great stuff. They could pull away from the rest of them. But Scott Brinson does go into 3rd, just ahead of Michael Jeans, our points leader. That's where Scott wants to finish, is try to finish ahead of him, get every point that he can. Now, Scott has led 12 laps, and Michael Jeans has not led a lap yet today. That doesn't mean he won't, but we'll see when he gets down closer to the end of the race. We'll see Michael Jeans. He'll kick it up. He'll find 7th gear in that car.
Yeah, he'll find a 7th gear one way or the other. Of course, these things only have 6s, but you know.
Yep. And Brinson into 2nd as he gets around Paul Crumrye. Paul did not stop on that pit stop, if you remember.
Yeah, he did not pit.
Garrett Maines is pulling away. This is just what I was afraid he would do, man. He'd get out there in that clean air and just pull away.
Yeah, the only person he's got really behind him is Scott, but he's losing ground.
Yep. Matt Burkhart finding him back in 14th now. And Tyler Chalk right behind him. Kevin O'Brien. Still trying to, he's kind of a late racer, I want to say, or you know what I'm talking about. He likes to kind of play it safe for a while. A lot of these guys back here still have their resets. That's really important right now.
Nate Siefker, the number 2 car, looking on the inside of Matt Hummel, but he is...
Oh, we got a caution back there. I was just on it too. Jay Anderson. Excuse me. Looks like Jay Anderson and Ty Stanley may have got together. Let's go take a look here. Bringing out caution number 3.
I have 4.
Oh, maybe it is. I'm sorry. My bad. All right, they're pretty close right here. Jay Anderson in the group. Oh, okay. Right ahead of him, I'm seeing Nick Reynolds. Looks like he got into Ty Stanley. And when they come around, then Jay Anderson got into the back of Nick Reynolds. So the 3 of them, wow. That was pretty wild.
Caution number 4 happens on lap 30.
And Mark McFadden got a piece of that too off of Jay Anderson. So there's 4 or 5 cars that are going to have damage. There's some more resets being used.
Yeah, resets. It's early. You know, I can understand using a reset, you know, halfway, you know, but man, getting caught up in a wreck that bad early, not a good thing.
It looks like they're all coming to pit road here. Oh, Scott Brinson's going to stay out. Got a couple other ones going to stay out too. Garrett Maines is going to bring the bulk of them down pit road here.
Yep, Scott Brinson, Carl Burke, Nate Siefker, Robert Dudley,
Kevin O'Brien and Andrew Williams.
Oh, yep.
All right, these guys are done with their pit stops. Oh, Matt Humble spins it around on pit road.
Oh.
Gets tagged by Lee Bedsel there, I think. He's hopefully, I don't think he got any damage on it. It was just a slight tap. But it looked like Matt Hummel might have just got on that loud pedal just a little too quick and spun it right on pit road there coming off.
Thing about these cars and new tires is with fresh tires, you gotta let them things warm up a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, let's get, how about let's get Nate Siefker up here. He's in third. Nate Siefker, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Nate, how's it going out there, brother?
It's going pretty good. I just keep falling back, though.
What's up with all the cautions?
People hit the wall and spin, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty simple. I feel fine. I mean, I've been, I think, a part of 2 of them, so I just got to keep myself clean. I've already used my reset, so just managing myself right now.
Well, they haven't been hitting the wall. They've been hitting each other.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think I've been involved in 2 crashes, and just by sheer luck, I wasn't be able to miss them. So, got to keep my car clean now, and hopefully, I can get a decent result.
Well, you say you keep going backwards, but you started 7th and you're running in 3rd.
Pit strategy.
Okay. All right.
So my position is not relative to my pace.
Oh, okay. So are we going to see you up there trying to at least get a bonus point here tonight?
Well, that's the plan, but I gotta pass people to do that, and right now I'm not feeling the best passing with all the chaos that's going on around me. So just got to keep myself clean, and if I lead a lap, I lead a lap. If I don't, I don't. The main result is finishing the race.
True. Okay. All right. Well, good luck out there, Nate. We'll let you go, brother.
Good luck. Hey, happy early birthday.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. You have a good time.
Yes, sir. You too.
Well, I figure if there was any night to come crash the broadcast, this would be the night.
Hey, Scott.
What's happening, Medlock? How we doing up here tonight? Sorry we've had any cautions so far, but at least we had a little bit of a green flag run there.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad. So it's I don't know, the guys are really being aggressive here tonight, Scott. I mean, they're racing like it's the last lap, and we were only like on lap 3 when we had the first caution, and it was like, wow, man, they're really getting into each other a lot.
Yeah, I should have never told them guys we were giving away that free digital copy of Star Wars tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. These guys out here acting like racing for all the money we were racing for on Sunday, and if you'd have been there Sunday, you'd have been like, wow, there must not be anything on the line because they're hardly racing hard, but yet there was all that cash on the line. There ain't nothing on the line tonight other than $20-25, and you got all these guys taking chances, so...
Yeah,
it's kind of funny how that works out when people got to put a little something on the line, how the driving improves by tenfold.
Yeah.
Even if it is $10.
Well, are we going to see you win this tonight, Scott, to try to get as many points to gain on Michael Jeans, or what? I know that's the plan, but you think you can do it? You got some hungry guys behind you.
Well, I'll reference it to football, man. We're still, the first quarter just ended. We're in the second quarter. We'll go by 30-lap quarters here, and we're not even halftime yet. So we'll see about late third quarter where we're at, and if and we get a drive late, maybe we can put this thing away, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I can. I totally understand, brother. Well, all right.
All right, man. Well, while I'm up here, I just want to say hi to my mom. She talked to her yesterday, and she didn't have much of a voice. I guess the flu's kind of gotten the best of her here in the last few days. I know she was in bed all last weekend. Mom, if you're listening, I hope you're feeling better, and I love you very much, and hope you got your voice back today. And I'll see you in just a few days. And I would also like to say hi to my girlfriend, Brittany, and her 2 kids, who probably are asleep. Hayden's probably awake, but I know Faithy's sleeping. But we'll try to bring one home tonight for the family, see what we can do.
All right, brother. Well, good luck.
All right, man. Gracias.
We'll get them going there, Josh.
Oh, I sure can, Rudy, man. Yeah, I had 4 cautions and 33 laps. They need to get about 60 laps of green flag run in. Of course, they'll have to pit between that. But, 60 laps of green flag run, I'll be happy with that.
Yep.
I'm sure they would, too. But we got Scott Brinson on the inside, who has chosen the inside line. And a new guy in second, Carl Burt, is on the outside of him in the number 53. Nate Seifker will start third behind Scott Brinson, who is in first. So let's see how good of a start these guys can get up front. And, of course, we know how quick this race starts. I mean, the pace car doesn't even get off the track. So
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yep, so we'll see. Pace car should be diving off, and the green flag should be. Yep, there's the green flag. There's the pace car, and there goes Scott. Boy, they are all close together up front here. Man.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, yeah, they are right on top of each other. Garrett Maines and Justin Michael. These two just about side by side. Robert Dudley up to 4th place. And now he's got Garrett Maines right beside him. Well, no, I'm sorry. That was, I take that back. My bad. Robert Dudley is getting by Nate Seifker. Seifker trying to take it easy right now. And man,
we have a wreck in the back somewhere. I just seen somebody hit the wall.
Joe Morganti.
Yeah, and he's slipping.
Oh, let's go take a look here.
No caution.
No caution.
No caution. He got off the track quick.
See what happened here. This is about where it started. Oh, right there. Somebody got into the back of him, put him into the wall, and then somebody got into him again. Poor Joe was like a punching bag right there.
Ping pong ball.
Yep. And then he goes to flipping.
Yeah, I think he was in that what they call the eternal flip mode, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
All right. Back up front. No caution.
He did do a heck of a job getting it off track, though, before the caution came out. T-Bro!
T-Bro. What about him?
No, T-Bro, currently running in 7th.
Yeah, he's coming. He's trying to reprieve for all them races that he's missed here as of late. Trying to get up here and make a difference in them points. He's 10th in the points, you said. And
yes,
he's trying to get back up here. Boy, I'll tell you what, he's doing it. He just threw around Justin Michael. That's not no small feat.
He is 44 back behind Matt Burkhart, who is in 9th. And Matt Burkhart is 7 behind Jake Fox, who is in 8th. Oh, they get close.
A little contact there.
Oh,
and they're 3 wide. Oh, my God. T-Bro going for it. And he's going to come out on top of them 3 into 3rd place. A little ways back there behind Carl Burke. Probably just about right on the edge of the draft, I think. And the same way with between Carl Burke and Scott Brinson. Scott's out there 1.3 seconds, so he's really not feeling the draft right now at all.
I was just looking back on Travis Browder's last win, and it came Wednesday, September the 20th at the Milwaukee Mile. He got the pole, and he was the winner.
That's been a while ago.
So yeah, so T-Bro's hungry.
Yes, he is. He's trying to break that draft too there. Nate Siefker's kind of like right behind him. And they're 3 wide. They went 3 wide right behind him again. Wow, Justin Michael Lee Bedsall and Garrett Maines, I believe we're right there in the mix. They went 3 wide again. But we're seeing it. Michael Jeans in 10th place, our points leader. Tyler Chalk, Paul Crumry, and Jared Daniels. These 3 in a pretty good battle here. And here comes Matt Hummel back up through, passing up Nick Reynolds, or trying to pass up Nick Reynolds. Oh, and Nick's going to get, Matt and Nick off the track, though, and that's going to bring a caution. Yep, that brings it out. Well, let's go back and take a look at that. Wow, we're seeing a lot of cautions here tonight.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right, I'm on board here with Matt Hummel. Post call right there. He comes back down. All right, they're going into turn 1. Now, this is where I think Nick Reynolds kind of pedaled it a little bit because he seen the wall coming up, and there was a bunch of net coating there between them two folks. A whole bunch of net coating. Let me go on board here with Matt Hummel. You'll be able to see the net coating. They're not even like close to one another, but yeah, there was contact. Okay, there was contact. But Nick Reynolds got into the outside wall first, and then he come back down into Matt Hummel. So that brings out another caution here. That makes caution number 5.
Yes, sir. It sure does. I'm going to write her down. Got a new system here, writing them down, because sometimes it doesn't like to keep up with the cautions correctly. So
yeah, it doesn't. It's not real accurate.
And that happened on lap, I believe it was lap.
40.
We'll put it on lap 40.
I think they had just taken lap 40 or.
Put it on lap 40. It'd be close enough.
And they're all coming to pit road again.
Well, George, I'm sure Scott Brinson really likes that. He's your favorite driver in this league. My favorite driver in the league ain't racing. Yeah, his work schedule doesn't really allow him to race much with PFR right now. Y'all know him, the alien, Chase.
Yep, Chase Alien Hudson.
Yep.
All right, Scott Brinson in and out first, but Michael Jeans did stay out. Paul Crumry, Mark McFadden, and Andrew Williams, they all stayed out. So 4 drivers not coming to pit road. They might come in on this stop, though. It looks like Matt Hummel has taken his car behind the wall. He is officially done. We got a couple sitting on pit road, Tyler Chalk and Kevin O'Brien, probably getting a little damage fixed up. So let's see what Kevin O'Brien has to say here. Kevin O'Brien, you got a copy? Kevin? Okay, guess he doesn't have anything to say to us. How about Robert O'Neill? Still in the race? Yeah, Bobby O'Neill. Yeah, he's there. Talk to him. Bobby O'Neill, you got a copy? Robert O'Neill, do you have a copy?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. What's happening with you out there tonight? What's the car feeling like?
I think it feels pretty good. I mean, I was just riding around the first 20, 30 laps, and that last run I decided to start moving towards the front, and it feels pretty good.
Well, you're about 18 laps from the halfway mark. So, yeah, I guess it is about that time to start maybe thinking about moving up there. Have you used your reset yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's a plus. Never want to use that till the very end of the race if you can at all help it. We got guys out there that have already used their reset, and now they're tiptoeing.
Yeah, that's why I want to start in the back early. I figured it was going to be a cluster, but guys are starting to get a little bit better, so I think it's going to be some good racing from here on out.
Yeah, I think they're seeing that, man, oh man, it's going to be, if they don't start being a little more careful out there, things are not going to end well. So, all right, well, Bobby, we'll let you go, and good luck out there, brother. It's good talking to you again.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Rudy, do we have time for one more interview?
We do. Grab one.
All right, I got one right here. Travis Browder, you got a copy?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. Man, we know you're hungry. You haven't been here a while. Coming into the 9th and 10th in points. So your last win, like I was saying earlier, was on September the 20th at the Milwaukee Mile.
Yes, sir.
What's the racing out there like for you coming into the night at a bigger track like this?
It's going good so far. Actually, I think last time we were here, I think I got the win here when the caution came out at the end of the race, I think. So we'll see how this race goes here tonight.
All right. Well, you've got, some fast guys in front of you, behind you, and in between you. So, good luck out there and hope for the best. Try to keep it clean. You have not used your reset, correct?
No reset yet.
No, you have not used it yet. All right. Well, man, it's nice talking to you again. Nice seeing you out on track, and good luck, Travis.
All right, thanks.
Uh-huh.
All right, we still got 22 drivers on the lead lap. Only one a lap down, Joe Morganti. And we might maybe next caution, we'll try to get a word in with him. He should get his lap back here soon. He's only one lap down.
And Michael Jeans has led his laps.
Yeah, gathered up that bonus point.
Yeah.
Paul Crumright starting on the outside.
3. Paul's led 7. Scott Brinson has led 23. Garrett Means has led 10. That's your guys that's led in the race.
Yep.
Give or take a few, because we know how IRTVO and ATVO can be. So
yeah, sometimes they're just not that accurate. Well, thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate that very much. Please give us a thumbs up. I don't see any thumbs up there. We got a lot of viewers and nobody's giving a thumbs up. So give us a thumbs up on the video, folks. Make sure you do subscribe if it's your first time here. And we're going back green here. Going to be restarting on lap 45. Coming up on the halfway mark here in about 15 more laps. The GoDaddy car up front. That's a new paint job for Michael. He might have been hoping that might bring him some good luck here tonight, and he can just keep pulling away a little bit more away from Scott Brinson. Scott's going to be back there in 4th restarting. Or 3rd, excuse me, 3rd. All right, here we go. Pace car about to head in. There it goes. Green is out. Boy, Michael Jeans takes it clear down to the bottom. Justin Michael, Paul Crumright, side by side going into turn 1. I think there almost was a little contact. There might have been a little bit of wheel rub. And Paul Crumright is going to hold off. Here he comes, though. Here comes Justin Michael back to the inside.
Yeah.
Look at that big run he just got.
Unfortunately, I can't see it because of my camera angles. I don't have a good camera pack.
You're not using the TV too?
Well, I am, but it's too far.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, use TV1.
And then I can't see the cars when they go behind the buildings.
Okay. You must have a weird camera bag.
it's with the thing.
Oh, Michael gets
whoa,
really tight. And he's going to go back through the pack there. Man, did he get tight going into one. They went 3 wide and kind of split around him.
Yeah, Scott Brinson and all those guys seen their race flash before their eyes right there.
Lee Bedsel to 3rd place. This is a good run for the Cancer Sucks car. Uh-oh, we got one into the wall back there. Bobby O'Neill. Oh, no. The MaxSpeedTV jinx in full force. Go back and take a look at this. Seem to be okay there through the tunnel turn. They're really packed and stacked on top of each other. So it's going to be very difficult here probably to come out of this without making contact. And looks like that's what it is.
Chalk was involved in that too.
Yep. Yeah, that was Robert Dudley that actually got into the side of Bobby O'Neill. And yeah, Tyler Chalk will get a piece of that. Looks like that might have been the only ones that got a piece of it, though. Poor Bobby O'Neill, man. Unbelievable. Well, he's on pit road. Well, when I want to talk to, we'll see if they're going to pit here. I'm not sure if they're going to or not. Some of them were just on pit road, but I want to kind of talk to Michael Jeans if we get a chance here, Josh.
He's up here in the GoDaddy car. I think he's waiting on the pace car. Yeah, he's waiting on the pace car to pass him. Well, let's see what they do.
No, he's going to stay out.
No, he's going to fake them out.
Yep. Looks like most of the guys didn't bite on that, though. They were coming in. Well, let's get a word in with Michael Jeans here. Let me find him. Is he?
He is all the way down at the bottom almost.
Gosh.
Let me see if I can get him up here.
I got him.
Okay.
Michael Jeans, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Michael, you got a 79-point lead coming into tonight. You've got up here to the front. You've led some laps now. You've had to use your reset earlier because all that damage you had. Has that changed your style of racing now, since you had to kind of tiptoe your way back up to the front?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's just been, when I get back in the pack, I haven't been able to make much ground because I am trying to be so careful. So just playing pit strategy to get out front. That I actually took off better than I thought I was on that run. So I figured I'd stay out and try it again.
Well, it's not that you want to, you don't want to finish last and let Scott, close that gap on you, but you're pretty comfortable right now, but you've only got 5 more races after tonight, and the time's running out for Scott to try to catch up to you, but you definitely do want to finish well here tonight, correct?
I do want to finish well. I always want to finish well.
Can't hear you.
This has been a banner year already.
Yeah.
5 wins, so I don't want to stop there. I would like to win a couple more.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is you definitely want to finish well. You don't want to finish dead last because then that's really going to let Scott close that gap up on you.
Yeah, I'd say it's just I don't know why we're having so many cautions. The cars, it's not hard to drive. It's not near like it was last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little easier to drive. It's tight, so just got to be careful. Got to try to stay out front or close to the front and stay out of harm's way.
Right. All right, brother. Well, keep up the good work, Michael. Try to bring home that championship. So we'll let you go and good luck.
Thanks, Rudy.
You were in with Justin, Michael, and them.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Well, he's up here in front, so if old Michael can stay up here, you know, and let everybody behind him do what they do, you know, he might stay out of trouble. He's got Lee Bezel on the outside of him. Scott Brinson's going to start behind Michael Jeans in third, and Garrett Maines will start on the outside of Scott Brinson. Carl Burke will start behind Scott. That will be your top 5.
Well, the light should go out this time by. It looks like Bobby O'Neill was another victim. He will take his car behind the wall. That leaves 22 of them on the track, and they are all on the lead lap right now. Some guys are tiptoeing out here, Josh. No fix left.
No fix left, and of course your leader currently right now, Michael Jeans, does not have a fix. So he's just got to keep it clean. He's got to keep everybody behind him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just going to say. He's got to make sure he tries to stay, at all costs, stay ahead of all these people so he doesn't get caught up into anything. Lee Bedsel going to be restarting on the outside of the front row. Scott Brinson and Garrett Maines in the second row. Should be going green next time by. Ooh, a little blink there by Michael. Be restarting on lap 51. So we're still not at the halfway mark, folks. And that was caution number 6.
Would it happen on lap 56 or 46?
6 or 7. Not sure now. Close enough.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah, because I know they go about 3 or 4 laps of pacing. So
yeah. All right, get them going, Josh.
Oh, I sure can, Rudy. They're doing about 118 kilometers an hour right now under pace speed conditions. That's probably what, about 75, 80?
Yep, 70.
Something like that.
70, I think.
Ready, all right, here we go. Green. We're back racing at Pocono. Michael Jeans on the loud pedal. And he is taking it high this time, and now he drops it. I guess he's going to stay high.
What a pack of cars here. Justin Michael back to the bottom. Unable to make that pass on Nate Siefker, though.
Michael Jeans has got company behind him, though.
Yeah, Lee Bedsel right there ready to pounce. Scott Brinson and Nate Siefker now to the inside of Scott Brinson.
Oh, that
boy,
was close.
Man, I'll tell you. I don't know how they didn't hit. That was so close. And I think Scott seen that, and I think it kind of took his breath away for a minute there. He was like, whoa, that was close. Justin Michael T-Bro up to 6th. He went way back in the field there at the beginning of the race, if y'all remember. We got another caution.
We sure do.
Looks like, if I can catch up to him, Carl Burke this time. Go see what happened. Racing in the pack here. Well, taking it down on the bottom a little. And I'm thinking here, there might have been some contact. Okay, they're going to go 3 wide. Looks like Robert Dudley, I believe it is, takes it down on the bottom here.
Oh, yeah, there was contact.
Oh, yep. Okay, the number 49 and him get together. That was Robert Dudley. Yep. So, and boy, Carl Burke, boy, he got hit pretty hard right there. And boy, I'll tell you what, the lucky guy on that one was Paul Crumry. He slipped through right underneath Carl Burke and did not get any damage. You talk about luck being on your side. Excuse me. Dang, get me all choked up there.
When they started on lap 51, they didn't even get 4 laps in. Well, then Carl Burke has called it quits for the night. He has taken his car behind the wall.
Out of the race. Probably had already used his reset, so.
I'm sure a lot of these guys have already used their reset.
Yep, caution number 7. And we're still not at the halfway mark yet.
Lap 60.
The field is thinning, though, and that's usually a good sign. Like, well, Michael Jeans, I'm not sure, he's faking them out, and then he is coming to pit road, so he's giving it up, he's coming in.
Lee Bedsel did not. And he will lead his first lap.
Yep. Very good.
Scott Brinson didn't pit either. Neither did T-Bro or Garrett Maines. And Jared Daniels. That's your top 5 right now. I don't know if any of these guys will come in and pit after they come back around or if this is the way they're going to line up. You might see a few of these guys pit when they come back around just so they can start in the back.
I don't know if the back's a place to be, though. I'll tell you, Michael Jeans is going to be back there now, and I'll bet you he's probably regretting that decision to come to pit road. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
He's probably kicking himself in his jeans.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Did you think that up on your own?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, here comes Jared Daniels. Talk to him. Okay.
All right.
There he is.
Jared Daniels, this is Joshua in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4. I got a copy.
All right, Jared, man, you come in. You're running in 5th right now. They've been having a whole lot of cautions. What's going on out there, man?
Well, that's just typical for Pocono, really. I mean, the track's real bumpy. The car's got some aero push. You get going into turn 1. It's real tough to hold a solid line. I mean, some guys are better at it than others, and it just makes it difficult.
Well, what's the key to when you got a car behind you coming up on you real fast? Because we know how quickly they grab the draft of each other. What's the key of watching that car behind you of not getting clipped? Because we have seen that many times.
You just got to hold your line. You can't move. I mean, if a guy gets a run on you here at Pocono with these long straightaways, you just pretty much got to let him have it. There's really no sense in it, unless you've already made your move down to block before they've made their move. Otherwise, you just got to hold your line and let them have it, because the draft sucks you up so well here that you just slingshot right by them.
That's understandable, Jared. That's really understandable. What, do you have the car tonight to get the win?
The car feels good. I had that incident right at the beginning that put me back at the back of the pack, and it seems like I've been able to drive back to the front, so I'm going to get a hell of a shot.
All right, Jared. Well, man, we hope to see you up in the... If you don't get the win, we hope to see you up in the top 3, and just be safe out there, man.
All right, guys. Appreciate it. Also, welcome back to the broadcast. You guys have been having some problems, but it's good to have you guys back.
Well, it's not 100% fixed, but it's a lot better than it was, Jared. Thank you.
No problem, Rudy.
Yeah, we're still getting some ticks now and then, but well, at least it's a whole lot better. I've only dropped 3,000 frames.
Only 3,000?
I'm hoping maybe in the next couple of days here they've got it back to 100%. I know he said that they were working on some more stuff today, and they've got a few more things to finish up. So, but they had another surprise outage again last night.
Oh, what a surprise!
Yeah, it's the other day somebody cut a line.
How do you cut a line? Was it under the ground?
Yeah, it was somebody digging or. I don't know. You know, digging without finding out where the cable is or whatever. You never know about stuff like that. And then it apparently cut the line, and that's why we had no internet. And I had no internet last night or this morning. You know, I mean, hardly anything to even speak of. So, and that was when I found out. Well, they worked pretty hard today to get it back up, at least, you know, semi there, and. We're still having a little hiccup now and then, but other than that, it's not that bad. I haven't really seen anything that noticeable that it is, you know, really off the shelf. But
yeah,
we'll get through it. Okay, lights are out on the pace car. Lee Bedsel, Scott Brinson on the front row, T-Bro and Garrett Maines in the second row. All right, let's see what these guys have got here for Lee Bedsel. Staying out front there and leading his first laps of the race in the Cancer Sucks car. Pretty cool looking car, actually.
Yeah, he did a really good job on it.
And that is a legitimate Facebook group, people that do help people out that have cancer. So if you know somebody that could really use some help, you know, I don't know what all kinds of help that they offer, whether it's money or just spiritual help or what, I don't know, but it sounds like a pretty good group. I wish it would have been around when I had cancer. Green. All right, pace car's in, and there goes the green. And boy, look at T-Bro. Wow.
I was just fixing to say, look at T-Bro wasting no time.
Holy smokes, and to the lead. Wow, what a start for T-Bro. Oh, we got one into the wall back there, but Lee Bedsel's not giving up without a fight, though. They almost touch. A little wiggle there. Looks like Lee might have said, you know, wait a minute here. Garrett Maines on the outside. They're almost 3 wide there for a minute. Oh, and Bedsel going to hook him. And T-Bro into the wall. Brinson into the wall. We got several of them into the wall now.
Yeah, I collected a bunch of them.
Oh my, let's go back and take a closer look at this. I'm sure Lee didn't do it on purpose. They were just really racing hard right there going into turn 3. They almost touched going into the tunnel turn. That should have been kind of an inclination of what was to come. And right here, it looks like Lee, got right into the back of him. I don't know if T-Bro might have wiggled a little bit there going into turn 3. And Scott tried to go around him, but T-Bro's going to come right across the track and collect him. And that will put those 3 into the fence and Scott Brinson on pit road.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Man.
I'm sitting here watching in slow motion. I'm trying to see exactly kind of what it looked like. It was just one of those racing deals where you just don't know really where the other person is right below you, and it was an incident that was just waiting to happen.
Well, T-Bro took his car behind the wall, looks like. And Scott's still sitting on pit road. That's probably going to put him a lap down. If he should have a reset left that he can use, but he had to tow to pit road, I'm sure, just too much damage to probably even try to drive it around the track to get it back to pit road safely. So, Wow.
Caution number 8.
Yep. Garrett Means back out front.
Well, there's a good news and a bad news situation.
Oh yeah, what's the good news?
But they're almost at the halfway point.
Oh, okay.
Actually, 2 good news is really. You know, what does that do for Michael James? You know, with Scott having an incident like that. Of course, Michael had one too, and we've seen the caution. Michael got his lap back. Of course, it could happen to Scott as well. You know, you go a lap down, they get another caution, Scott gets his lap back. So what does that do for that situation?
Right, yeah, that's just going to extend that lead out even further, you know.
You know, Scott's got to get his car back fixed and get right back out there and hope he doesn't go a lap down. But you know, and he did use his reset.
Yeah, but he's still not back out on the track yet.
No, he's still sat on pit road.
Well, let's see. I was going to talk to who was it I was just looking at to talk to? Andrew Williams. I was going to see if we could maybe get a word in with him. Get him up here.
Ed.
Andrew Williams, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Andrew, good to see you there, brother. Haven't seen you in a couple of minutes, but tell me about the racing out there. You started on pit road, and it was kind of a funny start there. What happened?
Yeah, started on pit road. So I haven't been doing a lot of iRacing recently. I just sort of come back to it with the ads for the dirt and stuff. A friend of mine told me about this league, told me to come in and race. I decided to go pit road to start, so I didn't interrupt anyone race or get in the way of anyone. And I just forgot how much power these things have. Tried to pull out of my pit bay, and the thing just lost it half spin, and I jumped on the brakes, and unfortunately I got hit by the 101. I did apologise to him, but I'm not sure if he recognised or acknowledged that. But yeah, apart from that, I've just been trying to stay out of trouble right now. But it seems like we're pretty quick. This car's not too bad, and we're going to try and get this thing to the front.
Very good, very good. Well, it's good to see you back out on the track once again, but we'll wish you the best of luck there, and good luck, Andrew.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You were in with Michael Jeans and them?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, my dog started barking, so I had to mute my mic real quick.
No problem.
Yeah, don't need no barking on the broadcast.
Yes, sir. We are at the halfway mark.
Garrett Maines first, Jerry Daniels second, Lee Betzel third, Matt Burkhart fourth, and Mr. Paul Crumry is in fifth.
Yep.
You know, Paul said.
Go ahead.
Paul said he didn't want to be up here.
Yeah. Scott is back out on the track, but he's back in 19th place. Him and Kevin O'Brien will be battling for that position to keep themselves in the lucky dog position. They're both one lap down. Okay, waiting on the one to go here. We should get it this time by.
We should. Everybody seems to be caught up.
Yep.
So
that means a lot. If everybody can get caught up quickly, it'll get back to green quicker, you know. But if you get guys lollygagging around back there, it won't.
And the lights are out.
Yes, sir. I know. Lollygagging, really?
Three wide and tunnel turn, never a good idea. That's right, Chemo. It's never a good idea.
Yep, not a good. This track is 3-wide friendly, but when you get to a turn, you need to peel off, and somebody needs to kind of tuck in behind the other two because it's not real 3-wide friendly in the turns as much, you know. But straightaways, oh heck yeah, down that front stretch, long front stretch down through there. Oh, heck yeah. 3,
I think on
4,
the front
5 wide.
stretch, yeah, you could probably go comfortably 3 and 4, but when you're pushing 5, 6 wide, I believe you could probably get 6 wide, but boy, it'd be hairy.
Yeah, I don't really think there's a need for 6 wide.
I don't either.
That's a little bit of an overkill.
Well, I mean, if you're racing for the win, you got 6 cars racing for the win. I mean, that I could see it happening, but
That's
you know.
Yeah, if you're coming to take the checkered flag, heck yeah. Might even try to maybe even squeeze that 7th one in there.
I wouldn't be surprised. Well, hello there, Abbas. Abbas is in chat.
Hey, Abbas. Good to see you back. Well, tomorrow night, folks, we've got the DSRL Dirt League race coming up, so make sure you tune in for that tomorrow night. Hopefully my internet's working good. If not, we got that covered. Charles will be backing me up in case something does happen. Green. But here we go. Back to green. Garrett Maines, Lee Bedsel. And Jared Daniels did not go. What the heck happened there? He just, like, did not hit the gas.
Backed him up.
Yeah, he did. Michael Jean's going to drive around the outside of him and get that position.
Now Michael Jeans has got his eyes set on Lee Bedsel, and he's just going to take it.
Yeah, Michael, he wants to get back to the front because he does not want to be involved in any wrecks or anything because he does not have any more resets left.
No,
well, I'll tell you what, those two racing side by side, him and Garrett Maines, that could be interesting. But Michael's going to do away with Garrett Maines real quick there. Now he's trying to break the draft. And boy, I'm going to tell you, them guys, they start wiggling up there and they're going to get into one another. That might not end well.
Boy, it was really... There goes Garrett again on the outside.
Yep. Michael Jean's got a little tight going in the corners, and rather than pushing up the hill and getting into somebody, he just lifted.
Smart move by Michael.
Jared Daniels, 5th place, back in it. And Paul Kermrye, 6th. Good job for Paul. And Nick Reynolds, Nate Siefker, these guys side by side back here for 7th and 8th.
These things sound like jets.
Yeah. Joe Morganti, I'm not sure. We'll have to talk to him next. Oh, we got one into the wall. Michael Jeans.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, I'm trying to catch up to him here. Oh, that might have just ended Michael Jeans' day, I'm sure, because that is bad. Oh, that's bad.
Michael Jeans was involved in that. It looked like the number 55? No. The Michael Jeans.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah.
That is exactly what happened. Lee Bedsel gets into the points leader and spins him. Michael Jeans goes around. He's gonna get collected by somebody else here as well.
I believe that was Matt Burkhart that was involved in that.
Oh yeah, he's gonna come right down. And, oh my, poor Matt, and also Ty Stanley
and Gary Bauer.
Oh
was
no,
involved.
Oh man, yep. There's a bunch of them gonna be tore up in that one.
Man.
Yep, Gary Bauer comes along, a lot of smoke, couldn't see it. Looks like he was trying to miss it. Oh, he did miss it.
Gary Bauer did miss it?
Well, he just barely caught a piece of it.
Okay.
But now Matt Burkhart comes back up onto the track and catches Gary Bauer. Yeah, Matt Burkhart caught him. So
it looks like Matt Burkhart has got some steering issues. He does have some damage.
Well, that's going to put Justin Michael in the lead. Well, we wanted to talk to who was that we wanted to talk to? Heck is he? I don't see him now. Oh yeah, Joe Morganti. If I'm saying his name right there, let's see if they come to pit road or not here. Some of the guys may come in. Some of them may not, because we just can't seem to get any more than a couple laps around here, and they're under caution again.
Yes.
This is caution number 9. Not good.
And Joe is not coming to pit road.
All right. Well, you want to grab him and drag him up here and talk to him?
Well, you're the one that wanted to talk to him, Rudy. How about you talk to him?
Okay. All right.
I'll grab him for you, though.
I got him. Joe Morganti, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, sir.
Am I saying that right? Morganti, or is it Morganti, or?
Either one of those two is correct.
Well, I don't want to say it wrong. Well, tell me about your racing. How are you keeping that car so clean? Do you need me to get in my car and wreck into you to get some damage on it, or what?
Please, no, I'm enjoying this. No, well, after Sam made it only about 150 feet coming out of his pit box in the start of the race, I had him kind of coaching me and helping me out, getting through the field and whatnot. And I ran this track in another league, and the setup was very similar. The track conditions were completely different, but I'm able to, get that nice late entry into the corners and just catch right up to all of these guys.
Well, yeah, the draft in these cars are atrocious. I mean, I'm sure being out there, they just suck right up on the car ahead of you. Well, but can you deal with that? Like if you catch up to somebody going into a corner, can you lift in time so you don't get into the back of them? But still pay attention to behind you, because somebody could be right behind you when you lift.
Oh yeah, definitely. There was the restart ago. I was going into turn 1, and somebody, I think it was Douglas, that was right in front of me, just checked up super hard on the low side. I checked up hard, and nothing happened. But there's a lot of stuff like that can happen in this race.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially when you're doing well over 200 miles an hour. It happens in a split second. I mean, you can't even blink in it, and you're right there, So,
exactly.
Well, that's going to move you up to 4th place here, bro. Man, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at this this here IndyCar thing.
Well, good luck out there, Joe. It's good to see you out there on the track with the guys having fun.
All right, good to see you guys.
All right, thank you, sir.
No problem.
All right, the light's still on the pace car? Yeah. Okay.
I believe they are, yes.
Okay, I wanted to talk to Douglas Kennedy, if he's in here. I don't see him in here. You?
I am looking.
I do not see him.
I do not see him either.
All right, well then let's talk to, how about we talk to Gary Bauer? I'm going to talk to him, see what he's got to say. Gary Bauer, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Gary, you started 3rd. You're back in 16th. Obviously, you've used your reset already, right?
Yeah, I just had to use it on the guy coming back up on the track. I've been staying in the back and pitting on every lap under caution, trying to stay out of trouble, but it didn't work.
Well, that's what we've been kind of seeing. We were seeing a lot of the cautions that were in the back of the field, and now it seems like we're starting to see them more toward the front. Those guys racing so hard up there to try to get to that lead. Now, I know you want to be in the lead, but yet, I don't know how I want to say this. You don't need to be so aggressive to get there when it's such a long race, And as many cautions as we've had here tonight, that's what we're seeing. The guys are really being over aggressive. Is the car able to handle the aggressiveness or not?
No, it isn't. Not at all. It pushes really bad if you're behind somebody. So, it might feel great once you're out in the open, but as soon as you get behind somebody, it pushes right up the track. But Rudy, I want to say hi to Betty Lou. And Betty Lou, I don't know what's going on, but it looks like you have to go to the beauty parlor tomorrow.
Who is Betty Lou, may I ask?
Betty Lou is Sue's mother. She lives in Brainerd, Minnesota. She's 88 years old, and she loves watching these telecasts.
Aww.
Wow.
Hi, Betty Lou. I hope she's enjoying it. I know we've had a few extra cautions here tonight than I think would be normal, but Do you think it's the new build? Do you think people are still trying to grasp this new build? What do you think would be causing it?
Well, I think Scott does it intentionally so that they don't have pack racing, where everybody gets up to the leader and nobody can pass him.
Yep.
And they're just trying to spread out the field. But if we could ever have a green flag run, we'd be all right. Then we'd spread out and everybody could race and but the way it's working out, we keep, cautions breed cautions. So.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right. Okay, brother. Well, good luck out there, Gary. Bring it home, man.
All right. You'll see me up there in the front before long, Rudy.
Roger that. I can't wait. All right. Okay. Well. Justin Michael, Garrett Maines on the front row. Get him going here, brother.
Oh, I sure can, Rudy. I sure can, man. We already know how quick they drop the green when they come around, so I ain't got to repeat myself on that one. But as soon as we get up here closer to the pit lane entrance, I believe you'll see Justin Michael on the gas.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Green, green, green. Yeah, Justin Michael, he did not waste any time. He is on the loud pedal.
And he was right on top of it, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
So was Garrett Maines. Both of them went right together. That was pretty awesome.
Well, maybe these two guys can work together to pull away from the guys behind them, but, like Gary was saying, they're going to have to get some green flag runs in because if you're going to stay compact like this, it's going to be 11 o'clock before we get out of here.
Well, what I'm thinking is if they could get some green flag runs, then we would see them kind of pull away from each other. We wouldn't see so many cars on top of each other. It would probably be less apt to getting into each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
And I think that's what we're seeing right now. That's a product of all these guys are like right on top of each other. And we're going 3 wide up here for the lead. This is what we were talking about, being a little bit over aggressive. Siefker underneath Justin Michael, and he's not going to be able to hold on to it, but at least he lifted. He could have kept his foot in it. But, man, he saved the day right there.
Yeah,
Garrett Maines
move.
back to the inside of Justin Michael. Justin just wants to get up there and lead some more laps is all he wants.
Yeah, just imagine if, these two guys up front, or these 3 guys up front could work together. They could pull away.
Oh, yeah.
They could be together and just pull away.
Well, Morganti is right there with them. He's in the grasp of that draft. He's only a half a second behind Nate Siefker right now. And Robert Dudley is using the draft and closing that up on Joe. Oh, and he gets into the wall. Dudley into the wall, but he saves it. No caution. He can't get off of the wall, though. Oh, he is just like stuck into the wall. Oh, man, that hurt him bad.
Yeah, it did. No caution, though.
No caution. Siefker back to the lead again. He is not led yet today. He might be able to do it. Nope. Michael's going to come back on the outside.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, he just can't quite get a break there to get that lap led. Scott Brinson back on the lead lap, coming back up through the field. 8th place, had to use that reset, was a lap down. He's got that back, and he's ready to rock and roll now. Mark McFadden, 9th, and Paul Crumry. That's your top 10.
Well, unfortunately for Michael Jeans, he has taken his car behind the wall. He did that during the caution. Bad news for Michael Jeans on that one, but that's actually good news for Mr. Scott Brinson.
Yeah, definitely. He'll be able to gain about 17, 18 points on him, maybe, if he can win this. That's a pretty respectable amount. I mean, I know 79 points is a lot, but 18 points chopping that off, hey, I'd take it any day.
Yeah, yes, sir, I would too. And there's a battle still going back here for second and third between Nate Siefker and Garrett Maines.
Yeah.
They're just swapping spots, but they keep doing that. Justin Michael is just going to keep pulling away.
Oh, Travis. Don't take it like that. Don't take it like that. A wreck.
Yeah, we do. Douglas Kennedy is off in the grass. No caution, though.
No caution. Looks like maybe him and Nick Reynolds got together. And Gary Bauer. Gary Bauer's sitting on the corner here, and he's going to tow to pit road. Wow, we just talked to Gary Bauer, too.
Yep.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, I hate this MaxSpeedTV jinx. What do we got to do to break this, Josh?
You want my honest opinion?
We need some good mojo or something to break this MaxSpeedTV jinx that we got on us, man. This is unbelievable.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. You know, we talk to somebody to see how the racing's going, and then boom, next thing you know, they're in a wreck. You know.
Well, Nick Reynolds, Gary Bauer take it behind the wall. Kevin O'Brien, Douglas Kennedy, and Robert Dudley sitting on pit road. Not sure if they're going to get back out. That leaves us only 13 cars on the track right now. So, you know, we might get our long green flag run now. Morganti still hanging on to 4th. Andrew Williams 5th. Jared Daniels 6th. Scott Brinson back into 7th. Paul Crumry 8th. Lee Bedsel still hanging on to 9th. He's doing well. Jay Anderson and Ty Stanley in a battle. That's for 9th and 10th. It looks like maybe Ty Stanley's going to get it from Jay. He does beat him to the line, but he hasn't completed the pass yet. Matt Burkhart 1 lap down. We got somebody coming off pit road there. Looks like Douglas Kennedy is back in the race.
I believe he used his reset.
Yes, he did. Boy, he saved that baby right to the bitter end, didn't he?
And that might have been a smart move on his part, because there's a lot of these guys still out here that have used their reset. So if they get into a bad wreck, it's over for them.
Well, Justin Michael putting a little distance between him and second place Nate Siefker. Right along with Garrett Maines here for a minute. Watch some of these moves that Garrett Maines tries to do on Nate Siefker. Big draft coming up into the tunnel turn. And he's going to pass Nate Siefker. Yes. Good job. Nice pass. Now Nate Siefker might try to do that coming off the turn 3. Oh, he lifted a little bit too much there, I think.
Caution.
Oh, we got a caution.
Uh-oh. Another caution.
Andrew Williams.
Yep, going around. Let's go see what happened to Andrew here. And boy, he's got a pretty hefty amount of damage. I think he's got a reset. So we'll see here in just a second. I think he has a reset. I don't think Andrew's been involved in anything out there today. I may be wrong, but he came through the tunnel turn okay. And looks like he's going to get hit from behind by Scott Brinson.
Yeah, he sure did. One of those clipper incidents.
And Scott's going to get front end damage on his car too.
I believe Paul Crumrod just missed that.
Yes, he did. Barely. Wow. Well, let's hope Andrew's got a quick fix left. Oh, and Lee Bedsel got a piece of him too.
Oh, man.
Probably just a little bit of front wing damage for Lee Bedsel, but I think he'll be all right. Well, they're going to come to pit road, no doubt. And I can't believe how many people are out of this race. Golly, man, I can't believe it. A lot of people.
Oh. 9 racers.
Yeah. We started with 25 and we got 14 left in it.
Yep.
That's 11. Well, 2 of them sitting on pit road, but Sam Cooper Bennett's not in the race really, and Robert Dudley, I'm not sure he's sitting on pit road, but I don't think I'm gonna say probably not. No, his car don't look too bad.
He might be sitting there getting as much of that damage fixed as he possibly can.
That could be, and you know he can still go out there and pick up 3 more positions from guys that are out of the race.
Yep. Everybody came to pit road.
Yep. And Justin Michael, first one out. Well, let's talk to Justin Michael. We haven't talked to him yet, have we?
I don't believe so.
Nope. Let's grab him and get him up here. Justin Michael, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy.
Well, I'm not going to bring the MaxSpeedTV Jinx with me because it's been working in full bore tonight. I have not missed. I'm like 6 and 6, so I'm hoping I don't bring it with me here, Justin. But tell me about the racing out there. How difficult is it? You had a pretty good lead there. How difficult is it to stay ahead of these guys?
Yeah, it's it's pretty aerotight, and it's really hard to ride behind somebody. So you got to really push hard to get out to the lead really early on. That's just why there's so many cautions. So hopefully, I mean, it seems to be getting better now. Everybody's getting more used to it as the race goes on.
Well, we've lost 11 drivers, so it's bound to get better, right?
Yeah, I would hope so.
I mean, the odds are kind of dwindling down there to nothing. You only got 14 of you left out there, out of 25 that started. So, but, so what you're saying then is clean air is definitely a key here tonight, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a must. If you're in dirty air, I mean, you maybe have 3 or 4 laps to pass somebody, and then you're done. You're just going to fall back from them.
Wow, man, that's amazing. Well, but we know the draft's pretty, really atrocious on these cars. Staying within like a half a second of somebody, you're catching the draft off of them. And when you come up on somebody, it seems like we're seeing a lot of this, that the guys, when they get up close to them like that, they're not lifting. They're just keeping their foot right in it. I wonder why that is.
They're just trying to get a run and get in front of somebody. That's all it comes down to, and it's just causing a lot of wrecks. People are being aggressive. I mean, I am too. So.
Well, I mean, I know you got to be to a certain extent. You got to be somewhat pretty aggressive. But when they're doing it on lap 3, I think that's a little bit of an overkill, don't you?
I mean, it can be. I'm pretty sure I even went 3 wide on the start of the race too. So
Whoops.
it's just well, yeah. Hey, it's just how I drive. You know me.
Yeah.
But I mean, we made it work. I wouldn't do it if I didn't trust the person that I was put in that position. So.
Right. All right. Well, I guess we're just going to wish you the best of luck and no jinx on you. No jinx. No jinx to Justin Michael now, guys. You got that, Josh? No jinx.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Good luck, Justin.
Thanks, Rudy.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on, Austin. Justin, one more thing I wanted to tell you. Austin Hawkins is in the chat, and he wanted to tell you hello.
Say that one more time. Somebody was talking to me in the.
Austin Hawkins is in chat, and he said to tell you hello.
Hi, Austin. Hopefully you're enjoying the show.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
There you go, Austin.
Yeah, I just now saying it myself. I've been reading chat, and looks like we got some very disappointed people in chat. That is one thing I will not get involved.
No, I stay out of it. I'm not into the politics. I'm just the broadcaster, so I don't want to be. I just don't want you guys in there like Austin. Just kind of be careful what you say. I do have moderators in there. I don't want you start to slam the league, and you don't need to be doing that. It's just one of them deals. That's the way it is with league racing. You just got to deal with it. All right, we got about 40 to go here, folks. Well, let's get another long green flag run in like we just had, Josh. That was pretty good.
Yeah, they need a long green flag run, and I'm going to go ahead and say it because it seems like they can't get 10 laps in before caution. But the fuel mileage for tonight was supposed to be 27 circuits, 26 full laps. This came actually from Mr. Seifker. And the reason I'm saying that is because they can't get 10 laps in without having a caution. So that just blows the pit strategy for the gas out the window.
Sure.
Tires with you if you're doing a full run, no cautions, blah, 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 is about 69%. But Nate said it felt fine as wine. That was his exact words.
Fine as wine.
Fine as wine.
All right. I like a good glass of wine now and then. Pretty good for you. Just a small glass, maybe like a double shot or something, Good for you.
Double shot of coffee, and I'm out.
That wards off the evil spirits,
Yeah. Well, Austin, you get to feeling better, bud. Man, being sick is not fun.
Get him going here, Josh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
get better, Austin.
I sure can. Justin Michael, Nate Siefker, Joe Morganti, Garrett Maines, and Lee Bezel is your top 5. Justin Michael starting on the inside, led 15 laps. Nate Siefker has not even led a lap yet. He is still fighting for that position. Green flag has dropped at Pocono Raceway, and Justin Michael, Nate Siefker on the loud pedal.
And look at Garrett Maines, like he's going to take it down to 3 wide, and he's battling side by side with the leader, Justin Michael. Wow, Siefker comes back on the outside. Garrett Maines go back to 3rd.
Garrett Maines did play a smart move, though, and kind of backed off. But, boy, they are getting squirrely.
I'm telling you, here comes Scott Brinson now back into the picture. Bringing Lee Bedsel right along with him. Ty Stanley. We've seen Ty Stanley get wrecked out here a couple weeks ago, and I don't remember if I don't think he was in the race. No, he was in the race last week. I think he got wrecked out early. Oh, almost contact between him and Lee Bedsel.
Yeah, nice save by the both of them.
Yes. Crumrye sitting here trying to just make a good, safe finish here, and he's going to make it into the top 10 as long as he can keep it there. And Michael, boy, he is under fire. Here comes Nate Siefker looking to the inside. Nate's only led 1 lap today. He did finally grab that bonus point, but he does take over the lead. He was clear of Justin Michael, but right now Justin's kind of like right there where he could try to get a run on that outside, and he's going to do it right now. Nate left that bottom or the high side open for him.
Nate Siefker will lead that lap.
Yes, he did. So that's 2 laps he's got in the books. All he needs to do is bring home that last lap lead.
Yep, that's all he needs to do.
Ooh, a little tight in turn 1, and Justin Michael gets back around the outside.
Nate had to back off a little bit.
Jared Daniels rounds out the top 10, but he is trying to get back up here with these guys and be a factor again. After starting 5th place, he's really working at it. Mark McFadden finally had to use that reset he's been saving all race long. He's back in the race here in 11th. Jay Anderson, I don't think Jay's used a reset. He may have. But he's really playing it safe back here, him and Douglas Kennedy.
Yeah, Douglas Kennedy is the one of the guys that's a lap down.
Yep.
Andrew Williams is still sitting on pit road. He hasn't even come back out on track yet. So Douglas, if another caution would come out, Douglas would get back on the lead lap.
And Garrett Maines trying to get around the outside of Nate Siefker for 2nd. Brinson sitting there in 4th place. He's got a bird's eye view of this. Let's ride along here with Scott Brinson. Check out this view, folks. At well over 200 miles an hour.
Caution somewhere.
And we got a caution every time I go on board with somebody. What the heck's up with that?
I ain't no tell. I don't even know
that
what.
was Jared Daniels. We just go, oh no, man. What the heck is going on?
We actually just got done talking to Justin Michael. But
no, I know that, but I'm saying I had the camera on him just a minute ago.
Yeah,
he got wrecked, but well, it looks like he's coming up on with a pretty good head of steam on Paul Crumrye. And he did hook Paul Crumrye. Oh, no. Both of them go to the inside wall. But I think Paul saved his. He's probably going to get a speeding penalty down pit road. But Paul saved his. Good job. But not so well for Jared Daniels. Wow. All right. So back up front, Justin Michael. This is caution number 11. All right, so Justin Michael, Nate Siefker, Garrett Maines, Scott Brinson, and Lee Bedsel, top 5.
Man. Well, now that they're under caution again.
Yes. I think we're creeping up on them. Just about half of the race has been under caution.
How many, just out of curiosity, how many caution laps have they turned tonight?
Well, that's
do you have a stat for that?
No, I do not. That's what I'm saying. I'd say we're probably at about half of the race has been under caution. You could you could do the math on that. If you say, okay, it'd be 40, about, let's say 44 laps, 11 cautions and about 4 laps of caution. So it'd be 44 laps, and they've only ran 87 right now, 88 when they cross the line. So
yeah,
half of the race has been under caution.
Yeah. Well, Jason Allison, if you're listening, there you go. Give us a stat box for caution laps.
I don't know if they can do that. Yeah, they can.
Yeah?
Yes, they can. Yes. As a matter of fact, I have a set of overlays that actually shows that. So it's an old set from a long time ago. I don't even know if they'd even work anymore.
Okay, well, according to my IRTVO, because you've got it right here on summary, we have completed 87 laps. Total lead changes is 14. Caution laps, so we've had 11 cautions for caution laps of 39. According to this. Now, give or take, it could be, more, it could be less, because these things aren't always correct. So, right. I mean, Chemo, it could be 41, it could be 44, heck, it could be 25. I don't know. It's somewhere around in that area.
Yeah, I think we've had a couple of cautions that we only had 3 caution laps, but a couple of them have been, most of them have been 4. Yes. So that's probably pretty accurate right there. When you're saying 39 laps, that's probably pretty accurate. Well, the guy that's led the most laps, Scott Brinson, is back in 4th place right now, trying to get back to the front. I think we ought to maybe
maybe ought to what?
Have we talked to Garrett Maines yet?
I don't know who we've talked to.
No, we've talked to so many under caution. Garrett Maines, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Garrett, you seem to be about one of the fastest guys out there tonight. You started on the pole. Congrats grabbing that pole. That's man, that was a pretty fast lap here. These two up ahead of you, you guys have been battling with Nate Siefker off and on. How many times have you come so close to touching one another?
Yeah, just about every time we make a move, we just ride right up to the bumper, right before we tap them. We pull out and go on by. But this has been one heck of a battle up here. Once me, Nate, and Justin broke away, it's been a clean battle, but it's been tight. So
right.
I'm very entertained by this. Has been pretty good runs, considering how the beginning of this was. It was hectic, and I wanted to stay out of it. But it's been really comfortable up here, and just hoping to finish this thing out.
Well, we just did a calculation on the caution laps here tonight, and just about half of this race has been under caution. We've had exceptional amount of cautions here tonight. What do you think attributes, what's your opinion of what you think is why we got so many cautions?
To be honest, part of it I think is last time we came here it was late afternoon. It invoked a lot of pack racing, but you could make it off turn 1 without lifting. Now you cannot go double file into turn 1 without lifting. And a lot of people I think earlier in the runs weren't doing that. And they were making mistakes, and people were getting caught up in a number of things. Like for me, Scott was blinking at the beginning, so I went down into the corner, and when I lifted off the gas, I came across the nose of the guy. Wasn't paying attention, didn't expect him to be there.
Yeah, right.
Just, it's been everything for me has been going on to do with the way Aero has been going on since the new build. Just with the new, what do you call it? Time of day we're running this. It's been
right. Well, that was my next question. How, what part of it do you think was the new build may have threw a little kind of a clinker in here and threw you guys off course a little bit tonight?
Well, today or last Sunday we did the the Indy race, and for some reason I went down in turn 2 and it snapped around loose on me, and it was before I got to the bottom. It just on entry it snapped around in the arrow. So I don't know if that's playing a different part, but it feels like the arrow comes up sooner than it used to, like it responds on entry more than it did.
Well, we've lost 13 good drivers out here tonight, and that's a shame because you know, this is kind of like this is kind of like the what I want to say, like the trophy track here for this car that you guys usually run so well at, you know. And tonight it's just been the night of caution. So, but all I can say, Garrett, good luck out there. Just keep it clean, man, to the end. That's it's the only way you're going to make anything out of it. So good luck.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I think I put him back in the right room. Yeah, I think I did.
He was in BAM, and you put him back in BAM, so, yep.
All right, here we go, folks. Let's just hope and pray. They're going to have 30 to go when they get the green here. Justin Michael and Nate Siefker on the front row. Garrett Maines and Scott Brinson in row 2. I'm just kind of anxious to see who's going to win this because it's been so nip and tuck up here in the front. It's just been crazy.
Yeah, these 3 guys up front, Justin Michael, Nate Siefker, and Garrett Maines, you know, they've been fighting. But, you know, now they got Scott Brinson up there. And, you know, Lee Betzel is back up there. So, going to be interesting.
Ready, green, 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 green.
All right, green is out. Before the pace car went on pit road. Good start by everybody. Seems like everybody's got a pretty good handle on the restarts tonight. We haven't seen anybody like get any tire spin or anything like that. You know, that really kind of throws everybody off too. We did see a real slow start there by Jared Daniels one time, but other than that, we've had some really good starts. Joe Maganti in 6th. He's had a pretty good night here tonight. And I think, yeah, this was his first race of the series tonight.
Yeah, I believe he's a newcomer, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mark McFadden. Go ahead.
I believe he's the one that said he's been out of iRacing for a while and now just got back in it.
Yep. Mark McFadden, 7th. Ty Stanley, 8th. Paul Crumride looking to see if he can figure out a way around Ty, but he's going to just tuck it in behind him for right now. Jay Anderson has been slowly creeping up through the field. Started 21st on the field, running in 10th. Going to get passed up by Matt Burkhart. Matt's back on the lead lap now.
Yep, he got his lap back.
Yes, sir. Douglas Kennedy is the only one out here that's kind of off the pace a little bit. He's way back behind these guys, but, you know, he's thinking probably like I'd be thinking right now. Sure, you don't want to lose the draft up there because you're not going to be in the play if this goes green the rest of the way. Yeah. But he is in the safe place there right now where if something does happen up there, which we've been seeing it a lot tonight, he has got plenty of time to check up.
Well, King Hill 145, thank you for the super chat. $2 super chat from K Hill.
Yeah, thank you, K Hill. Appreciate that. Woohoo, man. Ooh.
Yeah, I heard some scraping.
Yeah, me too. Somebody got into the wall there, a slight tap or something. Scott Brinson gets around Garrett Maines, goes into 3rd. Well, he's going to really make some points here on our points leader, Michael Jeans, tonight. I mean, it's a shame for Michael Jeans, but, you know, he's still got 5 races left after tonight, and he's going to come out here with probably about a 60-point lead over second place Scott Brinson. Hey, good night anyhow. He can only hang his head high for the season that he's had. You know?
Yes, you can. I was actually going to go, while I'm sitting here while they're racing, I was actually going to go to the scoring on how they do that to kind of get more of a rundown.
We got a couple of them involved in this one. And guess who got caught up in that? Joe Morganti. Oh, my word. Let's go see what happened here to Joe. And looks like we got a couple other ones into it, too. Matt Burkhart. I'm on board here with Joe Morganti, not sure, Morganti. All right, they're going into the turn right. Oh, and he got into the back of Paul Crumry. That's what did it.
A lot of ghosting, but a lot of damage too.
And that also caught Matt Burkhart up in it as well. So we're going to have 3 pretty bad tore up cars. And look who snuck through the bottom right there, Douglas Kennedy. What did I say? He kept himself way back in that safe spot. So, all right. So this is caution number 12.
Oh man! Now I can tell the way Paul's driving. He is none too happy with that one. And I don't blame Paul.
Oh no, it's a racing incident. It's a racing incident there, and you really can't, and you can't get upset about it. It's when you're doing 200 plus mile an hour and you're inches away from somebody, things are going to happen. We are down under 30 to go now. It's time to go. Everybody's dropping the hammer. Nobody's holding anything back right now.
And did I just see Paul Crumry use his reset? Or did he use it earlier?
No, I don't think he had. I don't think he did use the reset before, but I'm not really positive on that. Paul Crumry. No, he's still sitting on pit road.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got heavy damage on his car, so.
Well, King Hill 145 again. Thank you for another $2
yeah.
Hashtag savage.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. A lot of cautions for tonight, man.
Yes, sir. 12 cautions. Man. This is not what these guys anticipated. I mean, we're down to 10 drivers left on the track out of 25.
Man.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cahill. Well, join us tomorrow night for the DSRL Dirt Series race. We'll be going live at 8 o'clock Eastern. 8 o'clock Eastern. So tune in tomorrow night, and that's racing right away. I mean, we don't mess around. When we get in there, I let them know we're ready to go, and man, they're out there racing, already starting to turn qualifying laps. So make sure you tune in for that. Be right there on time. Don't miss anything.
Yeah, that dirt racing is fun to watch. Really fun to be in. It's very, very tricky. I like to call it. For those that don't know how to dirt race, but boy, it sure is fun trying to whip that car around to get it to slide and then just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is a blast. But yeah, they don't mess around. Y'all don't mess around in the DSRL. Once it's game time, it's go time.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Thank you, Cahill. Gosh, you guys have outdone yourself tonight. I can't thank you guys enough. We had 2 new sponsors, and Chemo renewed. So thank you to those, Stephanie Lessentine and Tyler Ducharme. Thank you for sponsoring, and Chemo for renewing. And thank you for the tips. We've had a bunch of tips here tonight. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Racer 55R.
Yeah.
Donated $5 because something about Sam Cooper Bennett. About with lap 10 or something like that. So
yeah.
He didn't start. So he did try to start, but unfortunately that happened. So he donated. And, of course, like you said, we had the 2 new subs, and then one renew. And then, of course, K Hill donated $4.
Yes, pretty cool.
So,
Well, we didn't get an interview in tonight. The last time I tried to talk to Ty Stanley, he wouldn't talk to me. I don't know. Let's try again here. Ty Stanley, you got a copy? Ty Stanley, do you have a copy? Yeah, he won't talk. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he don't have his mic set up or something. I don't know. Well, lights are out. We're going back green, and we've only got 10 drivers on the tracks, folks. Oh, my gosh. After starting for 25 and 12 cautions later, we're down to 10. Man. And the guys that are left out here are the ones that are some of them are pretty important in the points here. So this is going to be a good points night for some and not such a good night for others. Well, where did Paul go? Paul left. Aww. Wanted to talk to Paul. Gosh, I never catch these guys in time. Oh, and another $2. Cahill, you're out doing it, man. Oh, my God. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. No, oh, that's awesome, brother. Thank you so much. That is so awesome. I can't thank you folks enough. I mean that from the deepest part of my heart. I can't thank you enough. That means so much to us here at MaxSpeedTV. It makes everything that we do so worthwhile because we know that you guys love it. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And my computer locked up.
What?
My computer locked up.
Are you kidding me?
No, it locked up. It didn't overheat. It just locked up.
Oh, you better go restart then.
All right, I'll be back.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, here we go. Jay Anderson in the lead for the first time today. Justin Michael on the outside. Let's go here, folks. Pace car's about to head in.
Ready, green,
there it is, green flag. Ooh, maybe a little tire spin there by Nate Siefker, but he got a hold of it. He pulls out. He's going to get that run on Jay Anderson. Jay kind of lifted a little bit. He says, I don't want to be up there in the front because you're like a sitting duck sometimes up there in the front. He's going backwards pretty quick. Lee Bedsole gets by. Garrett Main's back to the front. Boy, a lot of blinkers going on out there right now, and I think there could be some server issues, folks. We've been experiencing that here lately with some server problems. Just hope it don't keep happening. Well, you are the savage, I'm telling you. Thank you. Oh, Justin Michael coming in, early pit stop. He wants to make sure he's going to have enough fuel to make it to the end. Everybody's going to have to stop, I think, one more time. So he's doing it. Garrett Maines, Nate Siefker, Lee Bedsole, Scott Brinson. Went away a little bit there from Jay Anderson. Jay Anderson, Ty Stanley in a good battle. Coming to 20 to go. This time by for Garrett Maines. Trying to bring home another win here for Garrett Maines. Siefker got a whole different ball game here lined up for him because Nate wants this win. We talked to Nate earlier, and man, he felt very confident about possibly pulling out a win here tonight. But thank you all for staying with us. I know it's been a lot of cautions here tonight, but thank you for the 15 or 16 viewers we still have. Thank you so much for staying with us. Thanks to all the sponsors. Thank you to all the donations you guys have made, the tips here in Super Chat. Thank you so much for all that. Folks, make sure you check out our website, MaxSpeedTV.com, for the full race schedule here at MaxSpeedTV. We do broadcast pretty much every night of the week. And we are going to be staying with Top Fuel next season. We were going to not, but we decided, yeah, we're going to stay with them. And we've been here since the onset of Top Fuel. And Scott and I had a pretty good talk tonight, and we're gonna stay right on board with these guys. They put on a lot better races than this. You got to think about the new build that just came out this past week. These guys are not really sure all what these cars can do now. They're still getting used to this new build. So that kind of plays into the factor of the guys being maybe a little over aggressive. So a lot came into play here tonight. A lot of it was at stake. Points are you know, a definite, you know, you got to get as many points as you can. There was only 5 races left after tonight, so there's a lot on the line for a lot of drivers. Justin Michael does come back off pit road. He will be a lap down, but like I said, I think everybody else is going to have to stop one more time. And they're probably going to stay out here as long as they can to try to play the cautions right. Brinson coming up on Nate Siefker and Garrett Maines. He says, I want a piece of this action. Well, Josh will be back here in just a minute. He needed to go restart his computer. He said it locked up. There's Scott. He's right back in the ball game here. He went from getting wrecked, having to use his reset, was a lap down, and here he is back up through the field and running in 3rd place. So it's going to be a good night, points night here for Scott Brinson. He's definitely going to close that gap up a little bit on Michael Jeans. Ty Stanley, 5th place, riding right behind Lee Bedsel. This is where it takes a lot of patience, and you know, you got to really control your urges to try to pull out and go by somebody. You just got to really play it safe, and that's what he's doing right now.
All right.
Oh, Garrett Maines, Nate Siefker, Scott Brinson. These 3 still hard at it up here in the front. Scott would really love to have this win here to get the most points out of this night that he could possibly get. If Garrett Maines leads one more lap, he'll tie Scott Brinson for the most laps led. No, I'm sorry, Justin Michael has the most laps led. I didn't even see that. He's got 28 laps led. My bad. Way to stay right on top of it, rookie. I feel like a rookie now. Lee Bedsel, a little ways back, 1.8 seconds, but he does have time to check up just in case them 3 up there racing so hard get together. And the way they're racing right now, it is highly possible. Nate Siefker grabbed that. He caught the edge of them rumble strips in the tunnel turn, and you don't want to do that too much. All right, he does do the kind of not really a blocking move, but kind of washed up in front of Garrett Maines right there and holds that position. Garrett had to either check up or he was going to get into the back of him. 2 different distinctive lines that they're taking around here. Garrett Maines goes around the outside there. Nate Siefker. Siefker goes back to 2nd. I'm thinking these guys have got to stop one more time, Josh, but I don't really honestly know that for 100% positivity. It's highly doubtful that they could make it the rest of the way, but I don't know. I don't know that for sure. Lee Bedsel. Boy, what a road he's been down here tonight. This has been an uphill climb since the drop of the green flag for Lee Bedsel. And here he is, clean sailing right now, 4th place, as long as he doesn't make another mistake. Because, boy, another highly damaged car on him. He does not have a reset. He can't afford another high damage anywhere on that car. So Tyler Stanley is right there with him. Way back here, Matt Burkhart in 6th, Mark McFadden 7th, Jay Anderson 8th, and Douglas Kennedy. I don't think Douglas used his reset here tonight.
I don't believe he did either.
Yeah, he's not in TeamSpeak, so we can't talk to him, but... And Justin Michael still 1 lap down. He is had to make a pit stop there. He was going to be low on fuel, so I'm sure he took 4 tires and was away. So he may have had a little bit of damage too. I'm not sure because he was on there about 16 seconds, which is about twice as long as it takes to change tires and fill up the tank. Well, this is turning out to be a pretty good run up here. Coming to 11 to go this time for Garrett Maines. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep cutting you off there, Josh.
Oh, it's all right. I just it upsets me when my computer does that, and I believe I know what is the cause of it. I believe it's IRTVO, since they are not doing any updates. I believe it gets to a certain point and then it just freezes.
Shouldn't. You mean it froze your whole computer?
Yeah, my whole computer.
Well, that's not IRTVO. Yeah, IRTVO wouldn't do that to your computer.
So
it would freeze up, but your computer wouldn't. That's happened to me a good many times. I'm telling you, I don't even know who's going to win this. They got 10 to go here, folks. And between Nate Siefker and Garrett Maines, these two are really getting restless.
Yeah, and Scott Brinson, he's just watching. Scott's running in third, Lee Betzel fourth, Ty Stanley fifth. Of course, these two up front, like you was saying, Garrett Maines and Nate Siefker, I mean, they're going back and forth at it, but they've also got to watch. They keep doing that. They open the door too much. Scott Brinson's got to pass them both.
Michael Jeans, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Michael, I know you're looking at the big picture, and you still got a healthy points lead, but Scott's going to gain a few points on you tonight. Are you worried?
No, not worried.
Not worried? That's
really,
good.
I'm really upset with the way some of the people were racing tonight. But
oh man,
no,
Lee Betzel just got into the wall. Okay, well that's good. What did he do? Hit an incident limit?
No, he done run over so many people. He was right on the edge of getting disqualified anyway.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
sorry
they
about
had
your
16
bad night
incidents.
tonight, Michael. That's a shame, but you're still going to come out decent with points, and you're still going to have the points lead. But it looks like a 19th place finish for you tonight.
Yeah, that's it. I knew it wasn't anywhere close to being over, so I'm not worried. You can't have too many of these races like this. I guess I could. I mean, I had so many good races. I could have that many bad races to
This
the
is
end.
true. Well, you go to Homestead next week. What do you think about that?
I like Homestead. I've done pretty good at Homestead, so I think we're going to have a serious sit-down meeting with everybody and get this mess cleaned up to where I believe we'll have a lot better racing, next week. So I'm not worried.
Yeah, we've had 12 cautions here tonight, and I know that's way more, than what you guys are usually running. But man, it was good to see you up there. At least you got some bonus points out of it for leading some laps here tonight, and it's not going to be a total loss.
No, not a total loss. Like I said, just disappointment, but we still got good enough lead. We'll be all right.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, Michael. And sorry about your bad luck, but good luck next week, brother.
All right. Thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. I'm glad I got to talk to Michael. That made my day right there.
Yeah,
I always like talking to the points leader.
Yeah, he's upset, which you can't really blame on Michael Jennings for being upset. I'd be upset too, but he does have a comfortable point lead ahead of Scott. Scott is going to gain a little bit of ground, but what do? You come back to the next race and you put your foot down. Yep. And like he was saying, I'm sure they're going to have a big old meeting after tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, you can't cry over spilt milk. You can't go back and undo what was did tonight. So you just got to suck it up and move on. And I think that's what Michael's done. He's just gonna take it for what tonight brings him. But if they can clean it up a little bit going into Homestead next week, because that's only a 1.5 mile track. It's not a 2.5 mile track, and that's going to make for a lot closer, a lot tighter race, and it's going to be a lot more difficult to pass people. And they're going to have their work cut out for them. So
yes, they are.
All right, well, Lee Betzel out of the race. He will finish 10th. That leaves only 9 cars left in the race, and Justin Michael had to stop for pit stop. And he is still one lap down, unable to get back up to the front here to pass these guys, even to get back on the lead lap. We got 5 to go here for Garrett Maines, and it looks like Garrett Maines is going to bring home another win tonight. And Michael Jeans did confirm that they do have enough fuel to make it to the end. So now it's just managing your tires and keeping it clean the rest of the race.
Yeah, it is. And according to Nate Siefker, you could, run the full laps needed and still have 69% of tire wear, that you've only used it. Yeah, but, I imagine some of these cars are going to have more tire wear because of how hard they're driving, especially these 3 up front.
Yep.
Of course, we see Garrett Maines, really kind of pulling away from Scott. He is still in the draft, but not by much.
Well, as much as Scott would like to win this, I think he knows Garrett's very fast. He is in the clean air, so he's got the bull by the horns right now. Nobody can really do anything with him. Scott's back there, and sure, he can get the draft, but if he gets too close, he gets that arrow push, and he can't afford to lose that position to Nate Siefker right now either. He wants to try to hold on to that.
Exactly.
And here goes Siefker. Siefker's going to get by him. Scott just letting him go. He says, I'm going to finish this race cleanly no matter what. Oh, and Siefker gets a little wiggle coming out of turn 3. And Scott's going to get right back around him, go back into second. We got 2 to go. This is going to finish under green, Josh. Wow, awesome.
Woohoo!
12 cautions, though.
12 cautions. I don't have IRTVO pulled up, so I don't know exactly how many caution laps. So give me just a second, and I'll pull that up real quick.
Well over 40.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is, but I'm going to have to...
Yeah, probably like 48 or something like that, about 48 caution laps or something.
White flag, nice and smooth.
All right, last lap for Garrett Maines. Brinson about 3/4 of a second behind him, and Siefker about 4/10 of a second behind Scott. So anything that Scott's got saved up right now, he is putting a hammer down. I don't know if it's going to be enough time to get there to Garrett Maines, but he's definitely going to stay ahead of Nate Siefker. One more turn for Garrett Maines as he goes into turn 3 for the final time at Pocono Raceway. Caution-filled night here tonight, but what a win for Garrett Maines. Congratulations to him for winning here at Top Fuel tonight. Very cool, very cool. Scott Brinson second, Nate Siefker third, Ty Stanley fourth, and Matt Burkhart rounds out the top 5. See if we can get Garrett Maines up here. We just got done talking to him, and man, that was pretty awesome for him to bring home the win here tonight. Garrett Maines, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you did it, brother. You brought home the victory here. That's now tell me about them last laps, knowing that Scott and Nate were right there with you.
Oh, I knew where the draft, where the draft ran out. Every time I saw 0.7, I'm like, I just got to weave just a little bit more to get him to 0.8. And as soon as I got that, I started pulling away because I could hit that mark spot on as they tried to battle behind me. And that just got me enough of a gap that I could break away and started to take it easy there at the end, not take myself out.
Right, right. Well, this has got to feel pretty good. It's like a bittersweet race here for you tonight because, you kept the car fairly clean all night long. I don't think you got any damage on it, did you?
I had that one mishap at the very beginning, but other than that, I mean, I was racing conservative, just trying not to get that the car torn up again, considering I used my fast repair. So overall, towards the end of the race, the last 40 laps are great. Me, Justin, Nate, Scott, we all had one heck of a battle.
Oh, yeah, that was great. It was a shame Justin had to pit. I think he was short on fuel, but it all worked out. It was pretty good. But congratulations on your victory here tonight, Garrett. Anybody you want to thank for this win?
Just got to thank Enlight Medical, SRI, and Pearson Mazda for sponsoring me. I got to thank Scott for putting it all together. such a great league. I enjoy running this every Wednesday night. It is past my bedtime, though. It's time.
All right, brother.
Tomorrow.
Well, I guess you can celebrate tomorrow. Yeah. So, all right. Well, thanks for talking with us, Garrett. We'll see you next week at Homestead.
All right. Sounds good. See you guys.
All right. Josh?
Yeah, you want me to get second?
Sure.
Yeah, Scott Brinson, get a copy?
Yes, sir. What's happening, Medlock?
Oh, not much, man. Well, Scott, you pulled out a second place finish, man. You can't beat that. You know, I know you tried everything to get up with Garrett. Garrett had a fast car. You know, a lot of wrecks tonight, a lot of cautions, a lot of impatience. Other than that, how was the overall race for you to pull out a second place?
Well, other than T-Bro purposely yanking his wheel over to the right and taking me out when he did that, I had a pretty good experience tonight. Everybody was pretty, respectful to me anyway. There was a lot of disrespect in the room tonight. There will be some drivers that won't be coming back, T-Bro being one of them. But all in all, it was a pretty good race. And other than all the cautions, I mean, the actual racing out there, I know some guys had some issues, but the setup was drivable. The car was drivable. You saw it there at the end, what we can do, and everybody just kind of calms down. And, there's not too many people out there taking too many chances. We ran that whole last run there, 24, 23 laps there on the green flag. We should have had a whole lot more of that tonight. So, but it is what it is. Good to get all this out today. It was a good day for it. So I'm going to leave all this stuff in the past. We're going to move on to next week. We're at Homestead. We're getting closer to Christmas, so everybody's going to start getting in the Christmas spirit because, boy, everybody was in the Grinch spirit tonight. But with the way the day went, understandable.
Well, you're going to gain some ground on Michael Jeans, who was in first in points. You know that. What's the game plan going into next week at Homestead to gain more ground on Michael?
Well, first and foremost, I know Michael was upset that he didn't get an apology for what went down with his crash. And, I just want to apologize to Michael that he got caught up in some stuff. And, he felt he wasn't happy about it. So I'm sorry for his misfortune. It's good in my sense. I've gained a lot of ground. That's not really, he come into the room and I could hear, he was upset and all that. And, he's racing for a championship and I understand it. Chase Hudson went through the same thing at the end of last year where he started getting caught up in a lot of people's stuff. And I just hope that doesn't become a weekly thing for Michael. But as far as gaining the ground, I guess that gives you guys something to talk about next week. I cut a big leg off tonight. It was 78, 79 coming in and I'm probably going to gain 20 plus points on him. With the way that it's structured out, I know I picked up 40 some odd points and he finished 19th or something.
Yeah, something like that. I do believe, yes.
Yeah, so he's going to be down in the 20s on the points, or the low 30s. So I'm going to gain at least 15 to 20 points on him. Last week was a start, but I don't think I got enough time to ultimately catch him.
Well, all right, Scott. Well, man, congratulations on your second place finish tonight. Like I said, it was caution filled, unfortunately, but put it all in the past. Go to Homestead next week. Is there anybody you want to give a thanks or a shout out to before you get out of here?
Well, first off, let me congratulate Garrett Maines for winning the race tonight. Garrett, he brings a game every week whenever he shows up, and he's good at this place. And by the time I got around Nate there, the tires were kicking in. Garrett was well aware of that. He was able to use that to his advantage. And I had used up my tires trying to get around these two guys. Had I got around Nate a little sooner, I would have probably been able to do something with Garrett. But it was just good timing for his part. But he drove his ass off tonight. He earns the win. And congratulations to him. He picked up another $10. I also want to congratulate two of my buddies here, Nate, my teammate, Tyler. He hadn't been around for a long time. They finished second and third, Ty Stanley. And we did pretty good there coming home second, third, and fourth. So I want to congratulate all those guys. And I just want to say thanks to everyone out there who supports Top Fuel Racing. There was some bitterness in the room tonight, and I pretty much let it be known that we don't need that around here. And if people are going to bring that kind of attitude around here, well, they found the door coming in, they can find the door going out. We want to move forward in a positive direction, and we've done good in the past of eliminating all the negative around here, and we're going to continue to do that moving forward. So I want to say thank you to all the people that help keep this thing going, including Rudy, you, first and foremost. I appreciate everything you've done for Top Fuel Racing. I don't think, like I said, you realize the magnitude of how big of a role you've played in getting this thing to where it's at. But you've had a huge hand in it, regardless if you realize that to the level of, what I think you do have an involvement with. You've been a major part of it. You get us out there on a weekly basis. You make recruiting easy. You're always there to help us out when we need issues with our computers or whatever. So, first and foremost, I just want to say I'm glad me and you are friends and that we can be broadcast partners at the same time and that we're going to continue our relationship through 2018.
Yes, sir. I agree.
And Josh, same to you, man. I appreciate you taking the time out of your nights on Wednesday nights. I know you were gone there for a little while, but you've put a lot of time into coming over here and being here at Top Fuel Racing and giving your Wednesday nights to some of races like this where we're here all damn night. And I appreciate you being here and sitting through races like this. And I just want to thank all my sponsors, Crumbs Customs, Foremost, Discount Nutrition, No Limit Racing, Bandit Motorsports, Jawbone Motorsports. And by the way, Mark McFadden is giving away an extra $20 at the end of the season. I've been meaning to mention that here on the broadcast. And the driver that finishes with the most laps at the end of the season is going to get an extra $20 from Mark McFadden. And Mark, I appreciate that, man. Mark's another guy that just kicks in random money to the league, man. Him and Michael Waller and some of these other guys, they don't have to do that. Paul Crumry, especially, he sponsored tonight's race. So from me to you guys, I appreciate that. And I think I've taken up enough time here, and I'll let everybody else talk. Congratulations to everybody that finished on the podium tonight, and to my buddy Ty Stanley, who's up here in the booth for you to interview tonight, Rudy.
Yep.
All right, guys.
All right, Scott. Well, we'll see you next week at Homestead, bud.
All right, and to everyone out there in TV land, thanks for tuning in. And I know we're still a little ways away, but have a Merry Christmas.
All right, Rudy.
All right, Nate Seifker, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Well, Nate, you did it, brother. You brought it home third there. That battle between you and Scott, it was just so difficult out there. How much had the tire wear come into play there and the aero push?
Oh, aero push was pretty bad. I hope it was a fun thing for you to watch, Rudy. I mean, it looked pretty. I thought it was pretty cool, but
yeah.
I mean, but for the racing, I mean, it was great racing. I mean, Garrett, and Scott, we really know how to race each other, and it felt really good to know that we weren't going to take each other out. So, I mean, he earned that win tonight. Scott just got it beside me, and he got around me. So, congrats on his second place. Third is probably the best I was going to be able to do tonight, so I'll take it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a lot of cautions here tonight. You survived that, and keeping it up front, do you think was the main goal here, to stay away from all them cautions?
Oh yeah, I mean, less cars that you have to avoid if a crash happens. So, I mean, the goal is to stay out in front, and I think I accomplished that tonight. So I'm pretty proud of that. And overall, except for the cautions, it was pretty good racing, and people, knew when to give, so that was pretty awesome as well to see people respect people like that. So that was nice.
Well, how did you feel the setup was here tonight? Did you feel it was comfortable, or I know you had a lot of aero push, but if you got a chance to get out there a little bit and lead some laps, was it better in clean air?
I mean, every setup's better in clean air, but I mean, it felt pretty comfortable throughout the entire run. In practice, I think I only dropped about 0.3 in clean air, so I mean that shows a really good setup car. So overall, I mean the car was pretty good, and I had no real issues with the setups at all.
Well, what do you got for them going into Homestead next week? 1.5 miles compared to a 2.5 here tonight.
I hope I can improve and stay on the podium. That's the main goal. And my goal for every race is to get on the podium and be interviewed by the great Rudy. So, get on podiums, keeping my third place in the points, maybe catch up to Scott. That's the main goal. That's my goal for the rest of the season, is to catch up to Scott. Third place is, I need to hang on to, and Mark unfortunately wasn't here to, battle with, but that helped my status in third. So just got to catch up to Scott now. That's the main goal for the rest of the season.
Damn 4. All right. Well, congrats again on third, Nate. We'll see what you can do next week at Homestead. Can't wait. And thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, thank you, Rudy. Thank you, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Josh, you want to take fourth place there? Or?
Yeah, sure can. Ty, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Ty, man, you come in, you finished fourth in the race here. You know, pretty much same question for everybody. You know, caution field or not. You know, a lot of people used up resets. A lot of them incidented out. How was your take overall on the race, other than the cautions and, of course, that dreadless draft?
I thought it was all right. You know, I'm coming back. I think I've been away for near close to 2 years, so I'm kind of just getting back into driving these cars, and so yeah, I'm almost in that Trevor Bayne mode when he won the 500. I don't know exactly what to do wrong, so I'm just learning as I go.
Yeah, it's, you know, that's the way it is with these DW12 cars. You know, if you're not familiar with driving them and you get out here and you race in a pack of cars, it becomes, you know, a big cluster, you know, because you're trying to get used to the people around you and trying to get used to the cars. So, you know, I know the feeling. You know, it's, you're going to Homestead next week. So, going from a big track like this to a smaller track, what's your take on that?
Whole bunch of left turns, I guess. I don't really know. I'll probably show up about 5 minutes before qualifying, turn about 6 laps, and learn through the first half of the race. Scott does a great job with all his help and putting a setup together for us that we can all drive, and that is logical for the entire league to be able to drive it. So it's just show up and see what we got.
And that's probably the best thing you can do, Ty. Well, congratulations on bringing it home fourth, man. Is there anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to?
Absolutely. I'd like to give a shout out and a huge thank you to Scott. He let me come back after this long of a layoff and trusted me to race with everybody, just like I did when I quit. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate the league he puts on a weekly basis. I all the sponsors that put this league on. That's about it. That's all I got.
Well, all right, Ty, man. Well, we'll see you next week at Homestead, bud.
Sure.
Rudy.
All right, let's run down through the final results here, and we'll get the heck out of here. Garrett Maines comes home with the win. Scott Brinson second. Nate Siefker third. Ty Stanley in fourth. Matt Burkhart finishes fifth. Mark McFadden sixth. Douglas Kennedy staying with it, boy. He came in seventh place. Good job. Jay Anderson in eighth. Justin Michael ninth. And Lee Bedsel 10th.
Yes, Paul Crummer will come finish in 11th. Joe Morganti in 12th. Jerry Daniels in 13th. Andrew Williams in 14th. Nick Reynolds in 15th. Gary Bauer in 16th. Kevin O'Brien in 17th. Robert Dudley in 18th. Michael Jeans in 19th. And Travis Browder in 20th. Rudy.
Tyler Chalk 21st. Carl Burke 22nd. Bobby O'Neill 23rd. Matt Hummel 24th. And Sam Cooper Bennett having one of them pit road glitches. He'll wind up finishing 25th after starting on pit road and having an incident right off the get-go. So too bad for Sam. Hopefully he has a better week next week. But again, congratulations to our winner, Garrett Maines. And until next time, folks, you stay safe and have a good night. Thanks for watching tonight. Hopefully my internet will be back in full force as the days go on. So thanks for watching.